Hello everybody and welcome to Natural 20 Proof. Welcome back, incidentally. It's been a little while, y'all. Yeah, so good to be back at the table with all y'all. Of course, we had kind of a little bit of a longer break than we anticipated, but case numbers are way back down, and a lot of us are actually vaccinated here, so we're finally able to really get back together and start picking up back in the world of Anor again.
Woo!
Yeah, so as always, I want to give a big shout out to Sirenscape for using their online beta web player for this one. They just released a new update pretty recently, and it's got a whole bunch of cool new sound files to it, so go check that out. We are broadcasting live from the McMinnville Mead Hall up in the Willamette Valley in Oregon, so if you're in the area, come check us out. We have one of the widest selections of fermented honey drinks anywhere on the West Coast at the moment. Yeah, and then just make sure to follow us on Twitter. We're also on Facebook, and get on our Discord server as well to keep updated on all of our new adventures coming out. Trying to kind of keep this fairly short and quick. Is there anything else I missed, y'all?
Mask PSA.
Oh yeah, big one. Mask PSA. We are, of course, fortunately things are getting a little better, but that does not mean that we are, just taking masks for granted. This is the final stage. This is when it's most important to finally just get this whole thing under control. So anytime we're not at the table actively with drinks in hand, we are wearing masks. So make sure to wear those. And also, if you're in Oregon, in the next couple of weeks here, you're going to be eligible to get vaccinated. So get that done. I don't care where your politics are. This is science. This makes sense, and we all want to be done with all this. So go get that shot. It's been heavily tested, and if you want to talk about it, go hit us up on Facebook, and we'll private message and have a conversation or whatever. But long story short, go get that. All right. Anything else?
I think we're ready.
Okay.
Just ready to get back.
Cool. Let's go ahead and roll on in. So, last time on our adventures in Cala Anor.
He did it. The mad lad. You said roll on in. You've forgotten. Forgotten. What happens every time?
This is my thing. I'm saying this at the beginning of every session. I don't think y'all have caught on to that yet.
I have rolled.
Oh, everyone's just gonna roll, huh?
No. Just me.
Oh, okay.
Just this time. I have rolled every time.
I think that's good.
Consider me
Every session.
Actually, maybe last thing before we start, there's a new person at the table.
Oh my gosh. Yes. So, please welcome Angus. He has been our stream director this whole time. So whether you have known it or not, Angus has been a part of this from day one. He's been off there operating our stream, changing the frames. All of the cool transitions you have been seeing on our stream have been as a result of this mad lad. So we are happy to actually have him at the table now. We've had a few nice little technical improvements that are making it to where he can actually be part of the adventure properly. So.
Not just the streams, all of the editing, all of the podcasts.
Oh my gosh,
all of
yeah.
Everything, the YouTube, everything is Angus.
Absolutely. So you have him to thank for the whole thing so far. So we'll be getting him introduced shortly once we get started. However, on to the recap here. We last left off in Quain, which is a coastal town far to the west coast of Anor, all the way out near Moon. So this town is perpetually hammered by storms, waves, inclement weather, fog, and the people out here are quite tough and hardy. The party made their way down here, kind of on their way south, towards the Claw Garden, where they've gotten word that there is an opportunity to make a bit of a name for themselves and possibly a little bit of coin or other resources along the way. Down in the Claw Garden, there's a conflict between the nations of Abinlock and Vesic, where both are competing over a magical artifact supposedly contained within the Sand Mother in the area. So on the way down there, they stopped through Quain, where they discovered a mysterious circumstance with a traveling merchant, a Savoyne, in which some of his crew were being murdered in the night and disappearing. Initially suspecting it to be some kind of possibly creatures from the depths, they did soon discover that it was his first mate, who was silently offing the crew in order to increase her own take from the recent voyages out to the Fathom Dark Isles. However, in the process of investigating this, they did end up taking on 2 giant elder octopi that made their way out of the darkness of the bay, and in so doing, ended up making a little bit more of a name for themselves with the people around Quain. This earned the eye of the Rosewell family, especially Larian Rosewell, who is a, well, y'all have a little bit of a polarized opinion on him.
I actually think we were all pretty well agreed.
He's a nice guy.
Some of us hit it, some of us didn't, but we all kind of thought the same thing.
I think I hit it very well.
Yes, you were admirable.
Extremely subtle. However, you also did end up getting enlisted with Cadeus LaRue, the Savoyan you helped out, to guide his convoy back down towards Vesic along the Savoyan's highway. Particularly through the difficult stretch of the journey through the Mistlands back to the main road. In the process, well, you had about 3 days to wait, so you went and you got an extra contract through Larian, in which you went out into the depths of the Mistland to help out the Vincent Grizzlewald of the Grizzlewald estate in dealing with a something that had been poaching his llamas in the night. Heading out there, you managed to defeat a displacer beast as well as a strange shambling burial mound.
I prefer roasted llama or grilled.
Roasted or grilled. Instead of poached llama. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
We're back.
Well,
We really are back.
This is great. Oh boy, I missed it. I missed it, everybody. After defeating the shambling burial mound, you found several magical artifacts locked within, one of which was a menacing dark greatsword, which Hel reclaimed, which seemed to be of somewhat attuned to a person of interest for her. On the way back, you all eventually stopped off and claimed your reward from Larian, and also we left off with Helry about to go meet up with Laura, who
We
is
had met possibly a couple of times.
yeah. Things got interesting,
Yep.
thus increasing the body count.
Yep.
And the night before your journey settles in, you all have retired back to your places of lodging in the inn, and you know that you're about to head out at first light the following morning with Cadeus LaRue. So are there any last minute preparations y'all want to make as you are settling in for the night?
I would like to, before people go up to bed, so maybe leave after, I guess people were having dinner. I would like to leave the storybook on Kaz's bed. Just
Okay.
leave it there, no note, no, just there. Doesn't need to know who it's from.
Okay. This is before Kaz turns in, so you all were kind of like coming back in from various missions and whatnot. I believe, Kaz, you would finish that spell scroll by now for sure.
Yeah.
So go ahead and add that to your inventory. In addition, Helry's outfit is done, so you have finished that up, Desmond.
Shit.
So that is an aspect there. Nobody?
The potion? Wait,
You made a potion.
Oh, that's right.
Potion.
Well, you're working on the outfit, so that finished up,
Right,
and then
okay,
you're
yeah.
getting the potion done there as well.
Yeah, the Ferris blue potion.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you for that. Sure, I'll just install it. Okay. I got my paper here. Sorry, I'm still organizing my stuff.
So yeah, it's a little bit of like catching up to do.
Tablets are still
I'm
tablets.
definitely filling it myself.
I got my stuff ported into D&D Beyond, and I'm still trying to remember everything.
Guys, I'm a sorcerer.
Nice. Everyone, hand your character sheet to the person on your left.
good luck. Everything can hit you.
And apparently, you like to throw your neckwear.
At some point during the night, I do want to check on Desmond and see if he's finished with what he's doing.
All right, Desmond, you are about finished with what you're doing.
Okay, cool. I have these, and I hand over 4 giant urchin spikes.
Yes. That is quite fascinating.
Yes, I'm not sure exactly what they would do as a weapon, but I'm sure you could fashion something.
Well, the first thing that comes to mind is I could just add some fletching to it and make some sort of darts. Are they hollow? Are they hollow? Or hollow? Maybe I could. Here, let me take those. Let me see if I can. I'll fill them up with some potions or something. Then we can throw them, and then maybe they'll stick and inject into it, and into things. Get some poison. Yeah, there's a flower. When we're traveling around, I hope you can actually help me find it. Do you have a name of a flower that's got some mild poison, like a deadly nightshade kind of thing? I can concentrate.
Lotus. You want black lotus. We're going into a swamp. That's where lotus grows.
Oh no.
We'll grow people.
Black blossom?
Black blossom. Okay. Yeah, we can use a black blossom extract, and that would actually that might actually cause some real problems for somebody if we stuck with it in the middle of combat.
That sounds acceptable.
Do you know how to throw these things if I fashioned them correctly?
No,
Well,
but
somebody
someone
else
will.
probably. Or we could sell them,
Make arrows.
Yes.
trade them. Yeah. Thanks. I'll get right to it.
Yes.
All right.
You have an archer.
You go ahead and have, you now have 4 giant urchin spines, which you can use for some kind of crafting applications later, perhaps. Penny, was there anything you wanted to get started on? Or to do with the remainder of your evening?
I mean, in all the time that I don't sleep. Just be bitter, probably. Maybe drink.
Just drink?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
That's a little too close to home.
Wow.
Thank God we're on the side, guys.
It's rough over there. Ouch.
I feel called out as I drink.
It's okay, guys. They're married.
He knows.
No, it's just.
So Brindley helps you out throughout the evening, providing you with a steady stream of whatever imbibements you're looking for. Most of which is all complimentary due to your exploits throughout the town since you've been here.
Oh, nice.
I was probably talking about me and free drinks.
Freshwater pastries and salted fish.
Saris.
Oh boy, I mean, yeah, I'm probably nursing a rather large flagon and getting sort of ready to conk out for the night so I don't miss the wake up call to go with Cadeus and crew. So I'll probably fall asleep about halfway through the flagon, maybe wake up some point during the night and fall back asleep.
Just at the table? Perfect.
He's got a meat horn on the side of his mini, and I really want there to be like this giant nipple to slip over the top. Hilarious.
I take a couple steps and put it back.
There were a lot of suction cups on the octopus.
about such an augmentation.
That's a +1 nipple of drinking.
Yes. No spills.
All right. Helry, you are currently up. You're over in the Rosewell State with Laura at this point, and incidentally, this was happening towards the evening after you'd gotten back from the graveyard.
Good.
You go in there and
Not accidentally 3 a.m. this time.
not 3 a.m. this
Good.
time, at a very reasonable, like after dinner, 7, 8, something like that.
Right.
Or covered in disgusting grave dust.
Yes, and like blood and shit.
Much more reasonable this time.
I have friends.
You proceed back to Laura's room with her.
Yes.
You kind of guiding the way. Watch your head as you are heading into her, very diminutive room.
Well, thank you.
You kind of hunch down, you get in there, and there's wine on the table. Please make yourself comfortable.
Absolutely, I will pour 2 cups.
All right. She takes one, kind of starts sipping on it, kind of eyes you up and down. I will say you are very well built. I'd like to see a little bit more if you don't mind.
Absolutely. How far are we going with this, Jesse? Because don't play sexy chicken with me.
HBO soft pan off.
I'll start to undress.
Okay, you start to take everything off, and as you are taking off the sword, it can stay on.
Oh, Garrett
I mean-
understands.
Garrett.
I say I'm not really into that.
No, of course not.
Can I lay it aside, but like within arm's reach?
You sort of take it up and you're like, make a wisdom check.
Check, not saving throw.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and make this. I'll make it a saving throw.
10.
I can stay on. It's fine. You can totally work around it. I mean, you've been working with large weaponry your whole life. Like, you know how to work this thing.
I was fine with the cursed item. I'm no longer fine with it.
This is the breaking point for you?
Of course it is!
Okay, fair enough. Let's see where the line is.
Are you all
First
right?
force stays on during sex.
How much do I know about stuff like that? I don't actually come from a religious background, so probably not, right?
Yeah, you don't really care. It's a cool sword.
Yep.
You just want to keep it on.
No, you know what? This is sort of a captured trophy. I don't really want to be parted from it.
I painted a whole new mini, Jesse.
So, maybe.
I mean, you can just put it. It can just stay on the table. That's fine.
Can it just stay on the table? That's fine? No, right?
Nope. No, it can't.
No. You know what? I think I'm tired. I think I'm tired. I might just go get a good night's rest.
Oh. Well, all right. Well, same. I have a bit of a song to work on anyway. So.
Well, we can still do poetry if you want.
I think I'd like to take the evening to myself.
Fuck. You got me, Jesse. You got me. You really got me.
Jesse's been planning this.
I've been having to poker face this for months, Garrett.
Yep.
Good. I will excuse myself with all of the grace that I can.
All right.
We have a cleric bacon. Oh.
How'd you get the clothes off? Like under through the sword?
You know how Desmond created Velcro? We're definitely not Velcro.
Right.
Tearaway.
Tearaway.
Also, like, we
Split
probably wouldn't have had to describe it at the time, but it's really easy, especially since she was alone, to retcon that she takes the sword, holds it, pulls off one sleeve, pulls off the other sleeve while never actually having let go of the sword. And no one would have noticed that extremely odd behavior because
Hellry.
Because Hellray is extremely odd.
It's extremely odd, yes.
No, because nobody else. When I changed out of my chainmail and into the splint mail,
No
I was
one
alone. I stepped aside into a
Yep.
private room.
Even Hellry wasn't necessarily aware she was doing it.
Of course.
Somewhere it's just like that's just natural.
Yep.
You know?
This is what you do.
It comes with the brick shit house.
It's true.
It's the mantelpiece.
Right. You duck and kind of head back out towards the Great Hall. Little kind of perturbed, though not really sure why. And where do you head from there?
Teach.
Probably just go back and eat and have some more drinks, I guess.
All right.
I had no other plans tonight.
Find someone who doesn't mind the sword.
Are you going back to the inn for that, or are you going to try and hang out and get some
No,
more
I'm
food at
gonna
the... All right.
I only came here for one reason,
All right.
and I already ate, so yeah.
Edlin, are you doing anything with the remainder of your evening here?
Water, pastries, salted fish.
Water, pastries, and salted fish are provided in copious supply to you as you tuck into your dinner back in the inn. Also complimentary, especially for your last night here, since you're helping out Cadeus and the whole 9 yards, you are provided with plenty of food.
Well, I'm going to eat a little bit, nibbles and nibbles, but it's fun. And I will shift back and forth between ferret and human, so both bellies are full.
It's kind of an interesting sight. It's like, you're like for anyone else who's in the common room, it's kind of disorienting. It keeps, you know, you like see like movement out of the corner of your eye, and you're like, ah. And like Edlin's just sometimes there and not there, and sometimes he's just like under the table with like a little scrap or something. Kaz.
I'm gonna, have dinner. I'm not gonna drink alcohol. Just kind of get prepared, finish my scroll, and just after a little bit, go up to bed and call it a night.
Okay, sounds good. You polish off the scroll, get yourself some food, and turn in. All right.
And
I'll get to you in a minute here.
And
Okay.
I find the book, I'm guessing.
You would find the book on your bed. As you come into your room, you see it's an older looking book. Lots of sort of fine silver filigree kind of worked into the spine of the book. It's not, overly fancy, but it is very well made and looks to be well loved.
Okay.
As you flip it open, you see a whole myriad of stories and tales from Abinlock's history, sovereigns past, Urim knights and Urim errants that have carved, a path of glory through the Mistlands and through Relgar and the Krandar forests. It's not written, there's a lot of pictures in it. It's not written to the degree of sophistication that you've become accustomed to with a lot of the literature available to you. But it's got a real kind of peaceful charm to it, and it really helps you as you're trying to like drift off to sleep to calm your mind.
And I fall asleep with it on me, so for sure.
Okay. For those of you who are in the common room, Helry does re-enter the inn, and I think probably... Oh, sorry, it looks like...
We might need to...
Okay. Just the monitor?
I think just the monitor. It's working fine on my phone.
Okay, cool. All right. So, everyone who's in the inn or in the common room at this point, in specific, I'm thinking Saris, you would be there. Penny, you're definitely there. Edlin, you would also be there. Kaz, you probably would have retired at this point. You see Helry re-enter into the inn, looking a little bemused.
How'd it go?
Hillary's in a real bad mood.
She says in the third person.
Nope. That was Garrett.
What, do you catch on?
Not so good.
Getting quicker and quicker.
Here. Maybe this will make you feel better, because I know that you've been really into the limericks and stuff like that. So I started working on one. It's not done yet, but.
Sure.
There once was a fair lass named Gertie, whose mouth people said was quite purty. She was kind of risque, and to fellas she'd, hey, do all limericks have to be dirty?
Oh. Garrett. It's a good one, Brad says.
I'm still working on it. I don't know the last two lines.
Take an inspiration die, Penny. That was awesome.
3 limits, no inspiration. No, I'm kidding.
I gave you an inspiration, didn't I?
No, I have not had one this campaign.
What? Well, that's my mistake then. Take.
Totally. Wait. Can I have an inspiration die retroactively? Can I?
No, but I'll give you 2 going forward. How about
Oh, that's fine. I'll just
That's
take the
pretty
one.
good.
I'll just take the one.
Because I was, Alex has done a lot of limericks throughout the campaigns, and usually I try and reward those with inspiration die. So that was my mistake there.
No problem.
Okay.
Well, I'm from bed. Early morning tomorrow. Night.
Good night.
All right.
Sorry, it's just like.
All right.
All right. So the night winds to a close. You all retire to your chambers, and you sleep well. It's a comfortable evening, or in whatever circumstance you might find yourself in, Saris. Either way, the morning dawns bright and early, and you all rise from your beds and begin to prepare yourself for the day. You were told to meet Cadeus just out in front of the inn at first light, and it looks like that's about where you're at this point.
Hey, look, I'm already there. I don't have to pack up nothing or nothing.
Cyrus, you get a front row seat as Cadeus actually enters into the inn and kind of takes a look around. Oh, all right. You sleep well then, bud?
As best as I possibly could, yeah.
As you possibly could, huh?
Yeah.
There was literally no conceivable way you could have slept better.
No, not even a little bit.
All right. Well, I'm happy for you then. Where are the rest of your mates?
Should be out here just in a moment. I almost said downstairs. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Well, you should be out here in a minute.
Okay.
I will come downstairs right at that point with the darts in my hand.
Downstairs.
We built
This fort-
stairs yesterday.
Out on the roof.
That might have been where he slept.
Yeah.
You know what? I think
All of you
that's
coming
where I
down
would've stayed.
soaked with water.
Well, my house is 2 stories. I come downstairs every. Yeah.
Most inns have 2 stories. This
I
is the
think
plot
all
twist.
of us have the visualization in our head of a 2-story inn.
Yeah.
All right.
If I have a moment alone in the morning, I'd like to do one thing.
Okay.
Okay.
No, see, we're putting together the second story.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
So I'll be packing on my bag and putting everything in, and then I take the great axe and I'm gonna kneel down. Of course, I'm naked, except for my sword. I'll kneel down with the axe laying across my knees. Look up.
Darling, so we setting out now, and, well, you know this has been with me a real long time, and I can't have anything happen to it, but I got a new sword now, so I'm not gonna be using this no more, and, every time I step out of the room it's in, I can't stop thinking about it. And I can't stop worrying about it. And I know that this is a bit of an unusual request, but any chance you could take care of it for me? I think I'd be all right if it was in your hands. Even if it wasn't hanging on my back no more.
Go ahead and make a religion check.
Can I have proficiency on that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Oh, well, didn't need it. Natural 19 for an 18 for a 21.
Hey.
Okay. You feel a faint chill run up your spine, and the soft brush of something on your cheeks, something you can't see, although they smell faintly musty, as of old parchment or ancient feathers that have just brushed across your face. And you feel a certain sense of reassurance. As all at once you hear,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's not coming from your door. You turn and you look towards the window, and there's a crow perched outside it.
Get up. Open the window. Lean down.
There's there's shutters to it, so you kind of have to finagle a little bit. You eventually get it open, and a cool breeze rushes in over your skin.
I'm gonna make a voluntary dex check.
Fuck. Well,
Yeah, that's
hey,
fine.
guy.
The crow kind of turns its head towards you and looks towards you, and then kind of taps the window frame and hops into your room and sort of hops over towards the axe. Turn and watch it go. I want you here. As at least 6 or 7 more crows begin to fly in, fluttering in and landing on the sill, all hopping into your room as they go. As they all begin to emerge and flow in, there's now about a dozen of them beginning to all cluster around your axe, kind of poking at it, pecking it, before they all start to like pick up corners of it, scraps where they can, or put it in their claws, and eventually all flapping kind of till they're trying to get in unison, and all at once their wings just synchronize and go, and the axe slowly lifts up off the ground, is borne out of the room, carried by this flock of crows. There's sort of a clatter as it runs into the windowsill slightly before it disappears.
I do that all the time, too.
Sorry, murder of crows, yeah. Before it disappears out the window and is borne away out of sight.
With a giant axe.
A murder with a great axe.
It's about to be a murder of crows.
What could go wrong?
Don't drop it. Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate that very much.
You feel a faint breath on your cheek. Take care of that sword.
I will.
I will get dressed and I will get ready to go.
So we got Hugin, Mugen, Pugin.
Yeah, those are ravens, man. These are crows.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Yes, if it was ravens, it'd be an unkindness, not a murder.
So, you emerge out of your room and head out to the common area. Everybody else kind of heading that way as well?
I come in from the outside, I'm like, stupid crow, and I'm just like, throwing shit off of me. Just like prestidigitation. Where did that thing come from? What the heck?
You've got quite an interesting relationship with animals, don't you?
I don't get this outdoor stuff. It's so weird.
Every time.
Beautiful.
Hey, when you're out here long enough, you just learn to love it. Just get into it.
I guess so.
Roll around in it, and
Are we ready to head out?
Roll around and find out.
I'm set to go.
I am prepared.
Bags are packed.
You all right? Well, wagon's out front. And as you're all about to turn and head on out, the door opens behind you and a figure enters in, kind of looking about, until his eyes settle upon the group kind of assembled here.
One more, please. I would like to travel with the client's destiny.
I think we kill him.
I'm sorry, what's that?
My name is Leoro Telewine. I would like the honor of traveling with client's destiny.
Oh, well, I guess that's up to them.
What are we looking at?
Yeah, what are we looking at?
I'm basically about a 6-foot-tall wood elf wearing blue, not quite robes, but kind of just flowy, just like pants and shirt type deal. And I've got a little owl sitting on my shoulder. I've got a lute on my back, a rapier at my waist, a little pair of like small drums on my other waist, and just a blonde, kind of middling or reasonably long hair, and of course, pointy ears, and yeah.
I lean over to Hillary. This looks like a bard. We have to kill him.
Wait, what? Why?
Can I travel with you? It would be my honor. I've heard so much.
How'd you hear that name?
Well, I believe it's a name you've been giving out as your moniker for your adventuring party, if I'm aware properly.
Well, yeah, it's a little odd because, we've been giving it out for like less than a week.
Yeah, like maybe 4 or 5 people.
Exactly.
I've heard
He's
about
one of them.
I heard about the story of the octopus, and I believe that was the name that was given, tied to that great deed that was done.
Okay.
Yeah, we might have been talking about that a bit.
Well, no, actually, like, in that respect, we appreciate that. It's just, I suppose I'm surprised.
Yeah, I mean, we don't even have
You shouldn't be.
uniforms yet.
Your efforts are marvelous and deserve to be spread to the world.
I need a bit more leather then.
What's your name?
Leoro
Oh,
Telewine.
I'm sorry, I was talking to your owl.
Oh, his name is Kip.
Hi, Kip.
Oh, well, can he speak for himself?
He cannot. He's an owl, unless.
All right.
I can speak to owls.
You have a lot to learn about animals, my friend.
If you'd like to.
He kind of
go
turns
right
and
ahead.
looks
I've
towards
never-
you and gives you like this cockeyed stare, like looks back around at the group.
Dog.
We'll chat with him
And
later.
it's a little just toy owl, so it's like 2 inches tall. It's
I thought you meant like it was a wind up like toy at first. I was like,
no, it's actually like toy size. Yeah,
Like a burrowing owl.
Tiny little
about this
owl.
big.
Pygmy.
so we have Kip
Yeah, pygmy owl or something.
and Leora.
Keto slithers over to you.
Hello.
About 50% of its body mass is eyes.
It kind of like shifts into this weird like owl pattern
Yes.
briefly.
Exactly. Thank you.
Fascinating. So, can I travel with you?
I mean,
Well, you're gonna have to pass one test first.
Very well.
What's your chosen instrument?
The lute.
I'm gonna pull out my bagpipes and I'm gonna fucking battle of the bands this shit. How do we do this?
Oh my goodness.
So I actually have a song I've been wanting to sing. So I guess this will just be.
There we go.
I'll sing this shit, and this will be the Battle of the Bands moment, and I'll describe the rest that goes with it.
Okay.
Adlin pops up, covers their ears, and runs outside.
You got the earplugs. Don't forget the earplugs.
Ferret just, there's all of a sudden an elf covering his ears and running outside.
All right. Yeah. So you were in ferret form when all this was happening.
Oh yeah. Fully.
Sort of springing out of seemingly nowhere, this elvish individual just bolts right past you. Look of consternation on their face.
This 7 here now. I guess that's all of you. Well, I've been preparing this song for the last few days. I want to present it all to you. But yes, gladly do a Battle of the Band style thing. So here we go. The group they call Clan Destiny vanquished a pod of octopodes, rising from the undertow where there came from no one quite knows. Climbing the boat to find a meal, the clan fought back with fists and steel. Afraid to die, the pod did flee into the depths of Quain's blue sea. But determined were the clans to win, did something foolish and took a swim. Wrangled the beast who dragged them down, and somehow yet they didn't drown. Victoriously they carried the prize onto the shore to awestruck eyes. The villagers knew not what to say, for a legend had begun that day.
that was amazing.
At the beginning of that, I casted Major Image, and above us there was basically a story of this like battle going on and all this shit like put to really cool visual effects.
Oh my god, I
That
love
is
that I can
amazing.
see it.
That was my.
That is
Oh my
so
god, I
cool.
love it.
Highly factually inaccurate, but you got talent.
Oh, that's the idea of being a bard. You exaggerate and extrapolate based on what you know, and you know.
I am
Make it more
familiar.
exciting.
He's got a beat.
Keto jumped around trying to be the giant octopus.
I pretended to be scared.
Was adorable.
Frankly, I'm impressed by the minerals on this one. Coming up and just asking to join.
Sure. Yeah, no, fine, you're fine.
I suppose.
Thank you.
I suppose I like the bird well enough.
Who fought with their
The
fists?
bird can stay.
Yeah, right? You know, also,
Who did that?
it is extremely inaccurate to say that anybody chose to swim that night.
My sources were basically a homeless man on the shore that saw something.
No, I get it.
You
I
know,
told you we should have killed him.
happy.
You heard of murder hobos? Now hear of murder hobos.
What?
Fine.
Silence the destitute.
And let entertain the
Oh,
travelers.
you know the minerals that. Never mind.
Yeah.
Family
I mean,
minerals.
sure.
Yeah.
Where are you wanting to go?
I was just wanting to travel along and record your adventures and gain new stories and songs to sing and tell. I am a storyteller, you see. My family actually is a line of parchment makers. You may have seen Telewine parchments on some of the papers around. We're quite popular, but because of that, I've gained.
I've heard of these people.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna look in the back of the
good
journal.
things.
Telewine parchment is of very fine quality, and it's actually an area of some struggle between Durnod parchment makers and Abinlocks. Abinlock is known to spend a lot more time and effort on craftsmanship than Durnod, where Durnod is a lot more oriented around mass fabrication. So there has been a certain degree of especially from the Dernod parchment makers, trying to figure out the secrets of many of the Abendlock craft, including Telewine parchment.
I think he's in.
I'd like to look in the back of my journal, which I paid a pretty penny for. Is there a maker's mark back there?
Yeah, there would be.
Is it them?
So for the journal that you purchased, you would probably have got. How long ago did you get it? I can't remember.
I've had this one maybe. I got it after I left Vesic for sure. So no more than like a month.
Then in that case. The dice. Yeah.
No shit!
Yes, indeed. My family does make the greatest parchments.
Huh!
It's kind of stamped in the bottom corner of the back page. Not necessarily on the parchment itself, but on the leather.
Yeah.
Telewine parchment, as well as a small symbol associated with the family.
So I've had writings and stories throughout all my life, and I finally want to be part of one. So this feels like such a great adventure. I would be honored to be a part of it.
I'm fine with it. What can you do other than sing and play?
Well, did you see the big image above?
Oh, magic shit!
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Can always use more of that around.
I can also mock people in a rather painful way. It's
Oh. Do me.
Did it? Oh, okay.
I was not ready for mocking the party. Well, I guess I can come up with something. Yeah, I'll cast Vicious Mockery, and you seem like you probably don't know quite even what I'd be talking about if I tried mocking you. So I guess I'll just address your intelligence in that way. Vicious Mockery.
Roll deeps.
Intentionally.
Isn't it?
Yeah, so you have a wisdom saving throw.
Is it wisdom?
Intelligence or
Wisdom.
Yeah.
he failed.
No, it's a nat 20.
Not this time.
Yeah, no.
But
Yeah, honestly, you didn't bring your A game on that one, buddy.
No, I'll admit, I'm kind of in awe of you, and I really am not in a position to be mocking just yet.
You absolutely should have gone for like something along the lines of like you got more rocks in your head than you got hanging between your legs, that sort of thing.
Or you smell worse than the dead fish in the sea.
Yes. Well, yeah, sure. You want to go like more specific, you know?
That's fair. That's fair.
Sure. Well,
That one hurt.
I appear to have made cultural assumptions that I regret.
I do try.
Well, sure, you can come along, Leoro.
Leoro, yes.
Leoro, sure. I'm gonna call you Leo. Hope that's all right, because I'm not Jacob.
Lilu.
Well, my father's name is Leon, so a little close, but sure, that works.
well, I ain't gonna lie here. I don't know much about you there, Leoro. So, with all due respect, I ain't gonna be paying you until you're proven your worth. But if you show some kind of spit and vinegar on this expedition, I'll probably be willing to retroactively give you something for your time. But I suppose this will be as good a time as any to test your mettle.
I've also been told people quite enjoy my songs when going to sleep, so I can be a quite pleasant person to have around. So hopefully I contribute in that way as
I
well.
don't really like people around me while I sleep. I ain't gonna lie.
Well,
but
you're in camp.
all right, fair enough. I mean, well, can always use a little bit more song and merriment around. Makes the Mistlands a hell of a lot easier, I tell you that.
Right, we're going into the mist coil.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's gonna be fun.
So, in case
Don't
you
forget your earplugs we all made.
Right, yeah. Look at the shrieky things.
Desmond says you have strong minerals. I don't know what that means, but I trust him.
I'm not quite sure either, but I will take it as a compliment. Thank you.
Yeah, well, I mean, I suppose depending on the way you'd like to see yourself, it could be a compliment or an insult.
Well,
I
for
don't know.
you, I will
I'm
assume
into
it's a compliment.
I meant it that way. I like it.
Look, sold it.
Are you wearing your mask during this, by the way?
Oh yeah. Which is too bad, because like you guys can see my expressions.
Just Just kind of this cockeyed, like, plague mask look.
Gloves up, or goggles up, rather.
Oh, okay.
But
Edlin, how sneaky are you?
Well, considering I'm outside,
He's pretty sneaky. He's not-
Oh, right, you ain't here.
Eldon's outside.
Edlin, how sneaky are What the fuck?
Clearly very, very.
They're that good.
What are the odds? What are the odds one of these nights Desmond's mask could just disappear?
Stealing.
That was a joke. That was a joke. Hillary would never do that.
Now,
Unless.
No. Unless what?
Imagine.
well, I've got a dog helmet thing that I can wear now.
That's true.
Oh,
Next
yeah.
Hillry's fairly loud, right?
I'm pretty loud,
He-
yeah.
She is known to be pretty
Okay,
loud.
so a 24 on stealth and a ferret is going to run in next to Hillary and pop into Edlin. And what did you need?
Ah, fuck!
see?
I was gonna make a joke, but the moment is gone.
You're not playing, are you?
Not anymore, no.
Oh, good.
Yeah. You can still fair it up, though, if you want to.
I'm fine.
All right.
All right, well, the day doth be wearing on.
Yeah, let's get on the road.
If we're going to be heading out, we best be going soon. Just so you're all aware, we can make it as far as Lake Eloweir today, if we make good time. However, the road over there is not to be underestimated. Along the way is, obviously, you've seen a little bit of what's out there, but there are also known to be some of the more opportunistic types of bandits that frequent these roads. It's tough going. You kind of stuck to the road at a lot of parts of it, so especially for the more difficult sections, you're going to have to be on your guard. So, let's be off then, eh?
Let's do it.
Sounds good.
All right. Feel free to make any last minute preparations you need to. We're hitching everything up and we'll be meeting you out by the eastern gates.
I got nothing to do before then.
I think I'm all packed.
Get a little to-go plate from the inn.
Okay?
Run over with my breakfast.
Okay.
That looks delicious.
Get you some and think it's just fresh made. They surprisingly have eggs left over.
They had a lot of eggs when I was in there. So I'm actually not that surprised, but I love it.
There's a whole bit about that.
So many eggs.
Many eggs.
So, Leo, how long you been playing? You pretty good.
A few years now. I started as a kid, so about 30 years ago.
Wow, all right. Well, you ever been professional at it, or is it more of like aspiring?
I would consider myself a professional. I've dabbled in different performance scenes, but I've done the court circuit some and performed for rather important figures around the area, in fact.
Oh, nice. Ever like permanent employment for a noble?
Never long term.
Oh.
Some 6-month contracts to,
I don't recommend it. Yeah, it's you can get it into a bad way that way. Basically, they just find anybody who they think is funny in the moment, hire them, use their talents until they're sick of them, get rid of them, and hire another one.
I mean, that's kind of the best way to make money.
I know, but it's just like it kind of eats people up and spits them out. Back home, we used to call that the menstrual cycle.
The setup.
And it never really went well. I never heard anybody come out the other end happy they went in.
I have a dagger.
So, yeah, just a little bit. Yeah, you always come out the other end of that one a little bloody.
No, we're done with this. This bit's over.
Hat tip to Lucas.
Once your court is empty, you're on the rack.
Yeah, that's right.
Boy, let's set up this cart, guys.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, go out. Everyone's going. Everyone's leaving you behind.
Where'd everybody go?
All right.
Sorry,
So-
sorry, like cycle.
Edlin walks up with their hand behind their back.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen my mini?
Wonder what's there, yeah. So you make your way out to the main square here. You can already see Cadeus's. He's got 2 carts lined up, laden down with the goods that some of you saw below deck on the ship. Thank you, yes. And they're hooked up to these. Each one has got 2 large black horses that are hitched up to it, looking raring to go, kind of tramping their feet. and prepared for the journey ahead. You see that a handful of the crew have also assembled to help out with this. There's only about 5 of them, and then Cadeus as well. Basically, they're seemingly to unload and load things up as needed.
Sure.
But
I'll pitch it.
okay, it's mostly all loaded at this point. Looks like they're all set to go, and they're all right. If you're all done with preparations, then let's be off. And the carts head off towards the eastern gates.
For whatever cart I'm getting in, I'm just going to kind of walk up to one of the lead horses and give it a cube of sugar and just pat it on its head.
Okay.
I like him.
All right, he's all right.
You give the horse some sugar. However, as you're starting to get in, no, we can be walking.
Oh,
Yeah, it makes for a quicker time that way. The horses, every extra bit of weight tires them out more.
of course.
Sure.
Of course.
Makes sense.
Oh, Leora, actually, I've got some. Would you mind drinking this? And I'll hand him the blue Ferris potion.
Sure.
I just tossed it back.
I'm gonna gently lay a hand on Leo's back and say, "You're gonna be just fine."
And I will cast resistance.
It can't possibly harm you.
Well,
So,
Can't
what does
possibly.
it do after I take it? Like, what do I feel?
Sorry, one
It
second.
smells like death.
I was not prepared for this.
Well, he says he's good with words, so I think he'd be able to describe the effects pretty well.
For science. I respect that. I respect that. More people should believe in science.
Leo, what is this, Desmond? I don't rightly know. I was hoping you could tell me.
Nice PSA there, Garrett.
Nibbling on pastry, watching the show.
That one
I
goes,
don't have any
you don't have your
popcorn.
notes, I think it's in this one.
So as you drink the potion, you feel kind of this.
Blue Ferris.
It's like an icy cold runs through your veins, and all at once, like you feel like your abs just suddenly are like your shoulders and biceps just kind of clench a little bit, and you feel almost like your skin has just grown slightly more firm and resilient. You all see a sort of sheen over Leoro's skin, as he seems like he's almost been carved out of some kind of metal.
Holy shit! Hey, you mind if I hit you really hard with a sword?
I'm just gonna try this sort of thing. Does it make like metallic sounds?
So it's kind of like a scraping almost, as you feel it, but it's not. But it's like your skin isn't giving. It's got like this rigidity to it now.
It feels like my skin is made of metal.
Something I've seen before in the past by chance? Like from like a spell effect or any kind of arcane.
I mean, it's roll an Arcana check.
Boy, let's see how we do. 11.
11. I mean, it looks like some kind of abjuration type effect, probably used for protection of some kind, though you're not exactly sure what specifics of the effect there might be.
Okay.
Hey, you mind if I hit you with something real quick? Don't you want to see clandestiny in action?
I mean,
I don't know if it's actually.
All right. I won't hit you with the sword. I'll hit you with something else. Everybody else, get away from me.
Hit him with this, and I hand him the dart.
Oh my gosh. Actually, I don't know what
I don't know how to use this.
Also, you'd rather use the sword anyway.
Oh, I was going to hit him with the cantrip.
You can use that,
Yeah.
but the dart, not really.
I have no idea how to use this, and it looks pathetic. All right, come here. Everybody else, get away from me.
I'm just going to clear 5 feet of space away from everybody except for just him standing right there.
I'm gonna minor illusion of bullseye on target.
I know what I've got myself.
Oh no need for that.
Then I will cast Word of Radiance, so make a con save.
Oh, okay. That's a +0.
Good. I want to see what this does.
Nat 20.
It doesn't do anything, does it?
This guy's really tough.
Thank you.
I'm gonna try it one more time.
Hillary, I think it's a protection spell against non-magical, but okay.
All right, well, we'll see. We're about to find out.
Make a con save.
Doing it again.
17 Nat.
Son of a bitch!
He's really tough.
He's unstoppable.
I draw the sword and I hit him.
Wait, we can do an unarmed strike.
Wow.
We can just little slap.
I don't actually think I can.
Yeah.
Okay. You roll to hit.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I probably meant.
Yoro, add 1 to your armor class.
I meant to rear back and hit him. Oh, is that what it does? Oh no.
I'll patch you back up. Don't worry about it.
What does it do?
Oh shit, I might not even hit.
Plus 1 to armor.
15?
Yeah, that hits.
All right.
Actually, do I have a reaction? Nope. I should have played Warden.
Bonk. Good. I regret.
Could I have just Blade Warded before? I don't know. Depends how.
I don't know.
Well, I think the idea was you get hit with something. However, he did pull.
Yeah.
She did pull out a really big raven-hilted black great
Oh,
sword.
that doesn't look good. I'm just gonna draw a quick sigil in the air and Blade
Okay.
Ward to give resistance.
Oh, okay, cool. So then you would take 16 damage. I rolled almost max. Sorry about that.
Cool. That would have brought me to 0 otherwise.
What?
I got 28. I'm level 5 with plus 0 con.
No,
Wait,
so
no,
16 before half.
16 before resistance.
Oh,
Yeah,
now 8.
So now it's 8.
I thought 32.
No,
Calvary's doing 32 damage at flat level 5, she wins.
Level 20.
Okay.
So
8 damage.
8 damage.
So you feel, Helry, you feel the blade connect and then like pierce through what appears to be some kind of like barrier on the outside as it gouges into his flesh below, which is not resistant in any way. It's simply, he's got a tougher exterior. However, the blade ward courses through, and the actual kind of resonance that you've infused into your blood repels the sword as it's coming in and blunts most of the damage.
All right.
I'm glad I did that, but
Hey, no, don't worry about it. I'll patch you up.
And I'll cast healing word.
before you do that, I cast Healing Word on myself.
Okay.
No, I'll healing word.
You can't help but feel like a little like,
We'll both do a level 1 Healing Word.
yeah.
Okay,
Consider
I
this
heal
your
5.
official hazing into the group.
Yeah, there you go.
'Cause,
I'll give you 6.
I actually
Cool,
feel
so I'm
kind of
full.
bad about this now.
Now we're gonna have a real good time. I can
Incidentally,
already
that
tell.
did christen the great sword.
Oh shit.
What does that mean?
That was the first blood it's drawn.
Yes, I'm aware. I've kind of been looking for an excuse to use it.
That's fair.
I'll have to write a song about this sword, I believe.
And it didn't do anything special?
Nope.
Okay.
It saps Leo's life force.
Oh god.
Leo withers away in front of you. Angus, make a new character. Yeah.
So it's 46 drop lowest, yes?
Are you back up to full?
Yeah.
Good, okay.
I healed myself too.
A little bit of hazing, but I didn't want to have any actual negative effects from the
Nah,
rest
we're all
of it.
good.
On the bright side, I think I actually figured out exactly what that potion does.
Some kind of abjuration protection from what I can tell.
I could tell it definitely would have, for any lighter of a hit, it would have been enough to block it.
Sure,
So
yeah.
it definitely did something.
It would have, yeah, made you tough. That's for sure.
Yeah.
True.
I think that'll last for about 10 minutes.
Very
10
well.
minutes.
Great, you want to go again? Nah, I'm kidding with you.
Actually, I'm just gonna kind of try like playing my lute and see if there's like interesting combinations of like metal on string effects. So sort of messing with it.
Interesting. You are able to get an almost like violin effect happening by running your fingers up and down the strings.
Starting to play the steel lute.
Yeah, it makes a very unnatural sort of sound. Again, as of like metal rasping on metal.
Ooh, I like this.
I don't know if I do, but it's different, and I'm all right with that.
So, you gonna hit each other some more, or are we gonna get going?
No, let's get on the road. We're waiting for you.
Okay, well,
We can multitask.
we've been over here, just hanging out.
We can hit while we move.
Okay.
This probably looked quite bizarre to you.
Okay, you head out the gates and
Sunday for us.
yeah, I feel filled with confidence right now.
Hey, we're willing to do this to each other. Think about the enemy.
I don't want to.
I love the fact that we just helped this guy with a treacherous crewmate who was killing her own people.
Yeah.
And we're just sitting here in front of them beating each other up. Like it's no big deal.
No
He's like,
past traumas at all. It's fine.
This is how we recognize the signs that she was the guilty one.
yeah.
Oh, and also, I totally kind of gestured for Kip to kind of fly off before all this came in. So.
Sure.
Did not
Same.
want Ellery killing Kip.
Okay, yeah. Kip has been kind of hovering nearby.
Yep. slightly concerned. But
Officer of this.
He flies back down and kind of like hops down your arm towards where you got cut, and kind of like,
oh, it's all good, Kip. You can see it's healing already.
Oh, yeah, kid.
all right. You get on the road. The Mistland's immediately opening out before you. It's clear-ish over Quain currently. It's fairly good weather. However, ahead of you, you can see the kind of ever-present fog bank, which covers the inland portions of Relgar here. You proceed down the eastern road, which cuts sort of perpendicular to the road you used to enter into Quain, and start to proceed out sort of in the same direction as the Grizzlewald estate. The mist fairly soon engulfs you, and you are surrounded by this kind of ever-present gloom. It's hard to see beyond, a couple dozen feet in any direction, and your gaze is mainly focused on the road ahead of you, which is mostly dirt, though of course quite muddy, but better than the surrounding landscape, which often gives way to fens, pools of water, swampy kind of marshland. And you start to feel the wet and the moisture soaking in through your garments and raising goosebumps on all of your skins. You travel for some time in this fashion, keeping a weather eye out all around you, and eventually you make your way, as the sun, you begin to see just a pale, hazy glow above you, indicating that it's probably somewhere around noon. You've been traveling for about 4 or 5 hours now. And Cadeus calls a halt for a quick rest and some food. You kind of gather around, there being this sort of still sense of silence around you as you get a meal before continuing along. And the road begins to raise up, almost imperceptibly. You don't even quite realize it at first, given how fully concealed you are in this fog. However, looking off to the side, you realize that you've lifted up onto what appears to be kind of a ridge, down which on either side you can see very deep pools of water and marsh that have kind of filled in the basins to either side of you.
Is it like a causeway or just like earthen mound or?
Yeah, more of a causeway. So it's more of like a long pathway through what appears to be a marsh area.
Raised roadbed.
And you can see that there looks to have been signs of construction on this. It's a sort of maintained road through this portion of the Mistlands. Up ahead of you, you see something kind of strange. The mist is sort of warping slightly, sort of twisting ever so gently around, almost a vortex-like pattern on the road. And within it, you can see a figure, sort of reclining, sitting down on the road, right in the middle of the road and looking towards you all. One knee raised, the other leg kind of down, and one elbow propped up on the raised knee. He's looking towards you.
Cast guidance.
Cast guidance, okay.
I want to start looking around us, looking for a possible trap or an ambush essentially.
Okay, roll perception.
Oh God. 11 again.
Can't see anything other than this figure ahead of you.
Okay.
So does Cadeus live? I'm assuming he's at kind of the front of the caravan. Is he doing anything or?
He's kind of slow to see seen this as well, and he stops a little ways away. Hello there. How you going, friend? Oh, hello. Pleasure to see you on this fine day. My name is Renian, and I just find myself out on just enjoying the weather on a fine walk here, and I find myself a bit lacking, a little bit light, as it were. And I could use some assistance if you wouldn't mind.
Real quick, I'm staying in the background, trying to remain unnoticed by him, and casting aid on Leoro, Kaz, and Desmond.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, well, what you need there, bud? Well, You see, I've been out in these mists for quite some time and just trying to make sense of it all. Just figure out what direction I might have in life. What might be my next great objective, my next great story that I can write and tell to the great people of Relgar. And I ain't gonna lie, my friends. You look like it.
Does he have any markings on him from, is he part of the, is he maybe part of a SEAL Gear scouting group or something?
Yeah, you can't make it out. He's kind of just a black silhouette, sort of wrapped up in the center of this swirling sort of effect ahead.
Oh.
Is his name Renian?
That's what he announced himself as.
Do I recognize him as someone like part of the Bard circuit or anything?
Go ahead and make a history check.
Okay.
And how about,
Renian.
does this bear any resemblance to any stories I might have heard about
19.
the Beast of the Mist Coil?
19. Doesn't sound like anybody of the bardic circles you've been around. Though the Mistlands are known to be a strange place and are host to a lot of different characters, and you can't help but feel wary of this individual, obviously. And what are you saying?
Does this strike any memories of stories I heard about the Beast of the Mist Coil, or is this a common highwayman tactic that I'm aware of, being that I'm from the area sort of?
For you, I mean, looking around at your position here, you're on a causeway with swampy kind of land all around you, and there's only really one direct path through this area. And you, it definitely looks like something that could be a highwayman situation.
Who's immediately next to me?
Let's say you're kind of like walking next to the cart. Say probably I would imagine Helry's probably towards the front. Let's see, Edlin, you're probably off to one side.
I wish to insight check this person.
Okay, roll an insight check.
I'm gonna be in between the two carts, kind of halfway.
That is not good.
Okay.
Well, if I'm close to Edlin, I will lean over and say, this kind of looks like a bit of a highwayman situation. This is where I would set up if we were robbing somebody.
I'm gonna walk up to this, start approaching, and once I'm within 30 feet, I want to charm person and say, "Good sir, I would love to know, is stories really all you want here? Because if so, we'd be happy to oblige."
Okay.
Insight
As
was
you begin
Wisdom saving throw, DC 15.
Okay. Let's see,
Your
charm
current and maximum
person.
hit points increase by 5.
Okay.
Insight was 11 versus his deception.
It's not temporary hit points, though. That's an important distinction.
Verbal and somatic. Okay. So you begin to weave these sorts of, these incantations and move your hands around and fashion. And sorry, what was your insight check?
Insight was an 11 versus his deception, which is...
Not trying to be deceptive. He looks like he's here to rob you. From what he gets up, unstrings a large crossbow off of his back and pulls it up. You cast a charm person on him.
Insight versus deceit. I now have
What's the
advantage
save
against
DC?
him, but I am
Wisdom.
attack against him.
Nice.
Yep. So it attempts to take hold. He kind of shakes his head. That was a good try. But unfortunately, as you can see, we are bound and fated to encounter one another. And, well, I obviously don't want to have to be drawing any blood on this fine day, and I would recommend you leave your goods and continue on your way.
Can I cast mage armor on myself while he's saying this
Sure.
stuff? Okay. This is like oh yeah, cool. We're doing this.
I'll kind of step forward too and just be like, for your sake, would recommend perhaps reconsidering your position. I don't want to have to shed any blood either, but we are paid to do a job.
It is good to know that we are of a mind on that. I think the shortest course of action to avoid bloodshed would be to simply forego your valuables and continue. I, of course, would leave you plenty of resources to make your way along to Lake Elouir.
What's just going along the ground towards him this entire time.
What's
He
my
kind of sees him, it's like, oh, cute.
Camouflage.
What's my positioning
Oh,
relative?
is he stealthing then? Okay.
What's my positioning relative to Renian and Cadeus?
Renian and Cadeus. Cadeus has stopped about 40 feet back, well, Renian's about 40 feet ahead of him, and you would be ahead, so probably in the 35 feet away from Renian area.
All right, so I'm probably like between 5 and 10. Sorry, go ahead.
And what was Keto's stealth check?
6.
6. So Keto is doing his best, but this isn't he's plenty moist enough in this area, but he's still kind of like trying to through the dirt, and he's leaving these kind of like snow angel sort of imprints through the mud. Renian kind of cocks ahead, and the black silhouette. Oh, your companion is quite adorable. Please call him back, though. I would hate for such a delicate creature to be wrapped up in all of this.
He comes back.
Okay.
Wow.
Yep.
So I'm probably within like 5 to 10 feet of Cadeus.
You're within 5 to 10 feet of Cadeus.
I'll just look to Cadeus.
Cadeus, you mind if we just take care of this?
Well, listen, friend. I get you're ambitious. I'll give credit where credit is due, but look, these folks have been they've been through some shit, and I think they've been through tougher than you. So you might want to just go ahead and back off on this one, eh? We got schedules to meet, and you know, no harm, no foul. Step out of the way, we'll be on our way.
You said Anor.
As someone who is maybe familiar with highwayman tactics of the area, can I make some examination of the nearby swamplands for, what do they call that? A defilade? Where maybe he's got friends hiding.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead. Perception check.
Ooh, 18 plus.
Ooh.
Nothing.
You take a look around. You squint your eyes, and of course you've got very good vision, even in like obscured circumstances. Looking around, the swamp around the the causeway kind of cuts down deeply into where it just kind of meets the marsh. There's like long grasses poking up out of the water and sort of hillocks and stuff here and there, but there isn't a ton of like brush that somebody could hide in necessarily. However, the water does look pretty murky, and it's hard to see, you know, what might be under the water, and you can't really tell how deep the water might go. Well, I mean, yeah, it looks like he's kind of made up his mind, so maybe rough him up, get him out of the way, and we'll be on our way.
Just wanted to get okay from the boss.
Okay.
That's what's happening.
2?
Yeah.
Shoot.
Oh, you're going? Okay, so as you're drawing the bow, all right, well, I suppose you've made your choice. And all at once, as the group of you moves in towards his area there, I need to get kind of like a distance here. So, Helry, you'd approached. Who else had been approaching at this point?
I'm staying by the.
Saras has been approaching.
I'm
All
standing
right.
by the carts.
All at once, as you've got your focus on Renian, a black portal, just an aperture in the sky above, opens, and 4 other figures just drop down out of what appears to have been nothingness, straight into the center, sliding down a rope, which has appeared.
Trick!
So that
That's smart. That's good.
And they begin the attack on you guys. Fortunately, none of you detected them, so everyone but Renian is going to get a surprise round on you.
All right.
But everyone go ahead and roll initiative.
Any chance before this combat that a drink refill could be had in any way?
A drink refill?
I mean, you know.
I think we can arrange a drink refill.
Hey.
I gotta get some music started anyway. So let's go ahead and take a really quick break while I set all of this up. I've got a fun reveal for all of you as well, so stay tuned. We'll be back in 5 minutes.
Okay.
Perfect. Welcome back to the stream, everybody. So, I did fail to make an announcement. We are going to be trying out a special homebrew beer from our Alex and Roberto here from the Jungle House. They decided to take the Broad Lake Ale from one of our session zeros, the one from Bara, and actually realize it into a real deal beer.
Yep.
So, Alex, do you want to talk about this one really quick?
Yeah, so this is a Scottish export style ale, so it's very malt forward, a lot of backbone to it that way. Traditional Scottish Fuggle type hops. The little twist on it is because it was such a seaside-inspired beer, is that I used some kelp in the mash and oyster shells in the boil, so it has this little hint of some seaside refreshing kind of notes in there.
It's good.
But it's in all other respects a traditional Scottish export style beer at about 5.9% ABV. So
Oh, it's so good.
It's good.
So good.
Yeah, we had a keg of this one at the Jungle House for a minute there, and it was short-lived.
it was just about a minute.
Yeah, we found our natural prey, our favorite enemies. So, yeah, thank you so much, Alex. That's awesome. Thank you, Roberto. Freaking killed it over there. Oh my gosh. Great. Yeah, absolutely.
I've been sitting on these bottles for a long time, and I'm so happy to finally crack into them with y'all. So,
This is also not going to last very long.
oh yeah.
We can make more, but there's several brewers at the table.
We have the technology. All right, so rolling on back in here, we have got, you're all sitting on this causeway. You just had 4 new figures drop out of what appears to be thin air into the midst of your party. And we are going to bust out our battle map for this. So, and I've got a little something. So give me one second.
Jesse and I have been working on a thing.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Excited.
You've been working on a thing?
Yeah, Harry got to see it.
Yeah.
I busted out in the Thursday game. It's still not quite done being painted, so it'll be even better when it's done, but it's still pretty fucking cool.
Oh, shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that fits through the door perfectly.
Wow.
Oh, snap!
Oh wow.
Oh, that's awesome.
Now we're getting.
Oh yeah.
I can't see it.
So,
I believe it.
Look what you guys can do with 4 or 5
oh yeah,
bucks.
so we've been trucking on these. We decided that it was a serious disappointment that D&D didn't have more three-dimensionality and mountains and hillside stuff. So this has been our a quarantine project we've been working on here. So
Pretty awesome.
This is only the beginning, everybody.
Yeah.
Such,
our cart lose
such
wheels?
options.
Well, that's 'cause
Huh?
When did our cart lose wheels?
I think they're in the box somewhere.
They're in the box somewhere.
I'm just giving you a hard time, sorry.
So thanks for just ruining everything.
No, it looks amazing.
Yeah, actually,
wheels to the back.
Bridget and Nolan made the cart, incidentally, which is awesome. And the rock. Yeah.
And the rock.
Yeah.
I think nature made the rock.
I use that rock a lot, actually.
It's a very good rock.
It's a good rock.
Great rock.
Good rock.
That's a great boulder.
Wait, that's not a rock. That's
Bold.
That's not all right.
Okay, so getting our placements down here. Do we have a Leoro mini?
We do not know.
Okay, that's fine. I actually have something that'll work for it. One
Give me
second.
the STL.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess that.
Haven't gotten around to that yet, but yeah, I will do that.
He's got a really cool picture for his portrait. It looks
Just
awesome.
want to see
We need to boil it.
It's still a great one.
Yeah,
We need to boil it.
3 hours printing.
This is gonna be Leoro. He even has a bird in his hand, so you know it's something there.
You know, a
See,
bird in
Leoro-
a hand is worth
I was just gonna say.
something. I don't.
Leoro's there. Nobody, you're standing back with the cart, right? You stand towards the front. Yeah, like over here.
Yep.
Perfect. Edlin.
Is standing towards the back of the cart?
Okay, kind of on this. I'll say over here, maybe.
Yes. Where I had a clear view of the figure in the middle of the road, but so I might be off to the side a little bit, but I'm about that far.
You're
down
like
the
right
cart.
here then.
Yeah.
That work for you?
I was
Okay.
just keeping line of sight on him so
I
I
already
can
had
shoot
you proceeding forward there, kind of towards the guy.
Yep.
Okay, Kaz, where were you at?
Just put me on the other side of where Edlin is.
Kind of over here?
Yeah, perfect.
Perfect. Penny,
I'll be towards the front of the cart, but not like walking forward. Yeah, that's good.
right there? Okay, perfect. Cyrus, you were walking forward as well,
Yep,
so
yep.
you're probably ahead of Leoro. And then we had Desmond.
I would have been next to Edlin. Right in front is fine.
Like right here?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. What else we got? I think
Is that all right?
that do be it.
I
All
can
right,
throw around
and then
here.
we have then we have the figures that just drop down. They all kind of drop down right in the midst of you, right around here. Boom,
Oh shit.
We in it.
boom,
Cool.
boom,
Tight.
and boom. So among them you see kind of live purple-skinned tiefling, a small gnome woman holding a large hammer, a very short orcish figure, only standing about 4 foot some inches, and wielding a large mace and a shield. And, or actually, yeah, a large mace and a shield, and then a darker skinned elf with these kind of closely wrapped woolen robes pulled around his form. And we're gonna be going and rolling initiative, y'all.
Yep.
Yep.
We rolled.
I rolled.
Yeah, you told us to roll before we left, so I did.
Oh, good. I hear nothing but good. I hear nothing but good, good sounds from
We're
everybody.
excited to tell you our numbers.
Oh, good. Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Super.
Also, Jesse, should we have battle music?
Hey, there we go.
I like the banana battle song.
The banana battle?
Yeah, banana now.
Okay, so can I get 25 to 20?
23.
23.
Nice. 19 plus 4. So.
3. Does anyone have the alert feat, by the way?
No.
Okay. All right. 20 to 15?
18.
18 for Penny. Excellent.
Penny, you lost your ears.
Yeah, we started.
15 to 10? 14, 12.
11.
10.
Shit like that.
Did you get ready to get 10?
I got 10. Yeah.
Oh, nice. We're all right in the middle.
I got a 7 plus 3. So.
And
Our
Desmond was
starts
10?
Half health here.
I was gonna say.
Desmond, you said 10?
10, yeah.
Perfect. Let's see. I think that gives us everybody except Hillary? No, we have Sars. Oh no.
What did you two get?
Oof. So,
4.
no.
Natural one, no bonus.
All right.
We gotta work on cardio.
Oh no.
A little morning calisthenics.
All right.
It's all the beer you're drinking all night.
Okay, good. So first off is going as this group drops down in front of you. First up is going to be the small orcish figure who brandishes her axe and charges straight in, jumping between. Let's see, she's right here next to us. She is going to keep out of the way, kind of coming over around in front of both Saris and Helry. If you want to take an opportunity attack, you can, Leoro. Or if you want to take an opportunity attack, you can, Penny.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't think we can take an opportunity attack before our first round of combat.
If we're surprised, yeah.
Oh, really? I thought you just didn't get around that round.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Well then.
I'm almost positive. I'll
Need
double
for the
check.
clarification.
Yeah, surprise means
good.
until
Yeah,
the
you just don't
initiative
have
I
starts.
mean, it makes sense. It makes sense. I just didn't want to. I just didn't want to cheat you guys. You know.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, she's gonna jump around in front of both Saris and Helry, kind of in the middle, and is going to take a attack. Let's see. She's gonna go after Saris, I think.
All right.
As this heavy mace comes in, one strike and then a second strike. First attack is probably going to be a miss.
Okay.
Second attack, what's your armor class, by the way?
15 with my shield.
15 with your shield. Okay, second attack is going to be an 18. So that one slams in, and she is going to use a maneuvering attack
Okay.
to have the small gnome figure move her movement 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Gonna come back here. And that's gonna add an extra D8 on top of the existing D. 2D4.
Or no, it's
2D for 80. Okay.
The jewel?
So you
or
take
what?
a total of 11 points of bludgeoning damage as the mace crunches into your side. Okay. That ends her turn, bringing us around to the monk, who is going to cast her eyes about and seeing, let's see, how's over there?
Disproportionate number of NPC monks in this campaign.
A lot. I don't know what you're talking about.
Nobody's bitter or anything,
Kind
right?
of cast around.
revenge.
She sees Leoro directly in front of her, though, holding a very sort of arcane-looking setup, and is going to unleash a whole series of strikes on you using just her fists. First attack is going to be a 19. Okay, second attack is going to be a 20.
Yep. My AC's 13, so probably all of them will hit.
That's not
Okay.
actually very rough, but it's the same.
Okay, so
Yeah.
6.
I've got like way more.
You take 17 total points of bludgeoning damage. And go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw as one of them strikes in straight into your chin.
All right.
Big numbers right now.
Nat 17.
That's 17. So you feel your whole world kind of like wobble for a second, but you manage to keep your senses about you just in time to see another 2 strikes coming in with flurry of blows.
17 from 2 strikes? Oh, fuck. We're in trouble, guys.
I'm guessing this is more
You
than
might
10
be.
minutes into our venture.
First one's
Yeah.
a 10. That's a miss.
Does he
Second
still have
one
the plus
is
1
a
AC?
15. This is more, what?
Does he still have the plus 1 AC from the potion?
Unfortunately, this is not more than 10 minutes in.
Wait, you said not more.
Sorry, this is not less than. Yeah.
Alternate version of it fell over, it's dead.
Okay, and that is only going to be 8 points.
8 points?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. All of that. Go ahead and make a dex. Let's see. However, this time she kind of. Her fist comes in and slams into your shoulder. You feel a crunching sound, and you suddenly feel yourself kind of like, not disabled, but it doesn't feel like you're going to be able to move until your actual turn starts, which obviously doesn't matter.
You can put a stun marker on him if you want.
He's not stunned.
Oh.
You will not be able to take reactions. Okay.
Oh, until my next turn, yeah.
Yep. Bringing us around to the mage here, who's going to take a step back as well, moving around. See who's here. You're going to go 10, 20, 25, 30.
Opportunity attack, right?
No.
No, because I can't take reactions.
Still surprise around.
And he's going to aim his focus over towards Saurus as well, kind of weaving his hands. You feel suddenly like tendrils of air and wind wrapping around you, suddenly kind of like pulling you this way and that, and you suddenly feel your mind kind of going fuzzy. Go ahead and roll a wisdom saving throw.
Probably great at this, right?
Very good at this.
Less bad than you think.
Oh, actually, right. I remember seeing your stats.
Oh boy, although that's not great. 10 total.
You feel hold person sink in as you are now paralyzed.
It's okay, I wasn't planning on going anytime
Yep,
soon
we have
anyway.
the options.
Do I have a thing that could deal with that? I don't think so.
We can slap him.
That would be a bad idea.
All right, Saurus paralyzed.
Paralysio.
Wait, is it
And let's see. So let's see. And now for the gnome, who, having stepped back, is going to pull out of her robe this small wooden wizard, who she's going to place on the ground and kind of like reach in and kind of and it kind of. And it's going to start walking in towards the center of this whole group, and is going to take this little wooden staff, and there's a kind of a wall of force that extends out and envelops all of the different members of the ambush party. You see a sort of shimmering field surround all of them. And that, sorry, and then that brings us to the actual top of the round, bringing us to Edlin.
I will bonus action the person holding the mace insight check.
Okay, sounds good. She's gonna go ahead and make her deception check. It's only gonna be at 13.
Hang on, I have to find out what my insight is. 12.
Bummer.
Oh well.
All right.
Doesn't really matter.
Apologies, that did not quite sink in. She seems pretty cagey to your ploy.
Okay, I'm still going to shoot her with my longbow.
Okay, sounds good.
That's 13.
Unfortunately, she brings her shield around and easily deflects the shot. Dang. All right. Anything else for your turn?
I'm going to step up next to Desmond on the outside.
Okay, up next to Desmond on the outside, right there.
Yes.
Okay, sounds good. You feel your foot kind of like, right towards the edge, looking down into the swampy lands below.
Yes.
Okay, that ends your turn, bringing us around to Penny.
All right, so is the force field like a bubble around them or just a wall?
It's like a bubble around them.
Okay.
It looks like they have almost an extra layer of skin shimmering on the outside of them.
Okay. Not like, okay.
Yeah,
I
like
got
each
it.
one has its own sort of
It's
like...
protecting them individually.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like a big force bubble
That's
thing.
what I was
holding
picturing.
there. No. It's like straight up, like each
Wall
one
of
has...
Force, we about to die.
You got the sense they have individual protection on each one of them.
All right.
We'll see, Kirk.
In that case, I'm going to, and there's a guy right in the very center, right, who's just annoying. Yeah.
This one right here kind of is... there's
Oh, no, there's one back.
Oh, and her right there.
Yeah, I'm going
I didn't see
to
her.
bonus action Shillelagh, and then go to hit her, which I think I can maneuver around to get flanking.
Okay, kind of coming up here, flanking her, yes, with Sars, although Sars is currently paralyzed and incapacitated, so you
And
won't be able to get flanking off.
Well, what if I go on the other side of her?
Well, currently...
You'd be flanked too.
Good to start.
here, so you could go through Hellry and end up between Hellry
No, I
and
think
I'm
she means
with
on the
Hillary.
other side, so flanking with me.
Oh, I see what you're saying, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect, yeah, you can do that.
All right.
Okay, yeah.
That other spot.
Dive into their midst.
All right, that's going to be
a Cavs move, don't do that.
23 to hit.
A 23 to hit, yeah, that'll hit, roll for it.
All right, that would hit.
If he said
And
miss,
10 damage.
Yeah.
10
gonna pick
damage.
up Cyrus later or
You
something.
bring your staff around, you slam in, you feel the kind of force around her kind of catch for a moment, but you do manage to make some contact with her.
Alrighty. That's my
Okay.
turn.
Alrighty, that brings us to, let's see, back around to the short orcish person. She is going to turn her attention on Hellry and is going to unleash an enormous overhand swing with her mace on you.
Sure.
and hit your kneecap.
Okay, that is going to
I've
be
reinforced
a
that.
18 to hit.
That hits.
All right, as she hits, I'm going to need you to roll a strength saving throw.
Okay.
You got this.
Natural 1.
Oh.
Ah! Inspiration.
Inspiration.
Hey.
Good use.
20.
20! You feel as the hammer catches on and begins to yank your weapon out of your hand. However, you do manage to kind of remember the glory of your earlier.
I spend my inspiration to hang on to the sword.
You can't willingly let it go.
Cool.
Good use. Good use.
Great.
You liking all this?
I've never felt so fucked with, and coming from Hillary, that says a lot.
True.
Hillary really likes that sword, doesn't she?
Okay.
It's her weapon. She needs it for this fight.
Fair enough.
All right. So that is going to be 15 points of bludgeoning damage to you.
Yeah.
Second attack comes around.
Okay.
So attached to it.
22 to hit.
Yep.
And let's see.
Shaped hilt.
Let's see. Yeah, this time she's just going to use another maneuvering attack and have the mage move back a little further, kind of back here behind Zoop. You're going to take
Italian soup. What?
18 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right.
As the mace crunches in, kind of crumpling your splint mail in.
Not looking amazing, y'all.
All right. And that's, let's see, she is going to basically, actually she's going to go ahead and step in, getting just in behind, just in behind the tiefling. All right, that brings us to the tiefling, incidentally, who's going to keep wailing on Leoro. Okay, first attack is going to be a 14 to hit.
Barely, yeah.
Second attack is going to be a 15 to hit.
Yeah.
And you
That's
did
almost certainly enough, so maybe check damage before deciding to kill me outright.
Okay.
did you
So,
get a +1 armor class from the?
That's going to be a total of...
No, it was just +5.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a total of 15 points of bludgeoning damage. However, you feel as the it comes in, it hits you right in the solar plexus, driving the wind out of you, and you feel your vision go dark as you tumble to the ground. However, you don't feel like your life is currently in danger.
Okay.
All right. She is then going to immediately rush over here, closing in with the other sort of squishy-looking folks off to the side, and is going to use her. Let's see. So from there, I think Helry gets an opportunity attack.
Yep.
And this is the sort of monkey-looking woman?
Yep.
Okay.
You know what? What the hell?
Actually, she'll close.
Run the long rest.
Yeah, she would actually disengage with you and move over here, kind of behind Penny, but you still get an opportunity attack.
I'll
Is
take
she
a look at her.
disengaged?
She didn't disengage.
Oh,
she
okay.
she left combat.
Perfect.
I'll take a look at her, and I will say, "Hey, shitstain, grovel."
She needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, okay.
Oh, did you take? Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's only a 7.
Yeah. She falls to the ground and her turn ends immediately.
What the fuck?
Command.
Oh!
Command stop. Grovel. The target falls prone and then ends its turn.
And you took freaking.
Warcaster.
Oh, that's.
It's so good.
What? Holy shit! Okay, cool. So she attempts to leave. She feels your voice just kind of echoing through. Actually, you feel your sword burning in your hands, and she kind of like stumbles for a moment, and then collapses to the ground, sort of looking up in shock at you. Jeez, just tumbles. Wow. Rude. That's insane. Okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I'm feeling less bad now. Okay.
Oh.
Well, that was her turn.
Yeah.
I bring this to nobody.
Just disadvantage.
So now that she's fallen over, can I see the little wizard?
Yeah, the little wizard's kind of like right over here. You would have noticed it in the midst of all of this pandemonium up here.
I hate it. I cast magic missile at it.
Okay. Okay, good.
Yeah, finish her.
That is an automatic hit, so go ahead and roll damage.
They're all +1, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so 2, 5 is 7, and I get 3 bolts. 7 and so 10 damage on the little mechanical dealie.
All right, so these bolts streak out and slam into it. It's small, but it seems to be reinforced with some kind of magical barrier. As they slam in, you can see like fractures opening up in the air around it, and you can see faint splinters actually starting to crack along its wooden surface as well, though it does not go down.
Okay, I action surge.
Fuck you.
For 1 second. Let me mark that off. Bonk. And bonk. Yeah. And I run up to it. I assume it's.
It's like right here. Here, I'll put a little thing down for it.
Put one of my bunnies.
So I run through Helry.
It's like right here, basically. You run through Helry. 5, 10, 15.
Now the monk would get an opportunity attack
30.
in that case, just as
That's true. She is just prone, so she'll take her attack at disadvantage.
Yeah, that's fair.
Tries to kick.
Undoubtedly gonna miss. You have like 19, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So she misses. Okay. She like kicks out and just like clang into your armor.
I missed. What's that die?
That is the little wizard, little wooden wizard.
So that is. Alright, I'll take my first attack for the second attack action.
Okay.
On that. That is 22.
That hits. Roll damage.
That's D8. 6 plus 4 is another 10 damage.
Okay. Your sword comes around. You feel it connect, and kind of this like electric sensation kind of vibrates up the sword. However, it does not break through all the shield all the way yet. The little wooden figure has like splintered. There are like shards of it kind of lifting off away from its form.
Second attack on the thing.
Okay.
12 to hit.
Unfortunately, your sword just kind of slides off of the surface of the barrier.
Heck. All right.
The D4 is the thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. D4 is the thing.
All right. That's my turn.
Okay, nobody's turn. Brings us to the mage, who's going to continue focusing his concentration, of course, on Saurus. However, he is going to... Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. He is going to say, well, like in kind, my friend. And he's going to... 3 magic missiles are going to blast in towards you, nobody.
Fair.
Okay, that's going to be 4, 4, and 5. So,
Wow, she rolled pretty good.
yeah, 13 points as these magic missiles kind of carve in and slam up under the sort of corners and chinks in your armor there.
Okay.
And let's see here. That is going to end his turn. He's just going to kind of stay to the back. Leoro, go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw.
Nope, 9.
Okay, unfortunately, you remain unconscious.
Damn.
All right. Bringing us to the gnome. She is going to... Let's see. She can... She's going to lift up... She's going to pull out of her pack a small handful of gears. And she is going to look towards Helry. And is going to be like... Well, all right. How about dodge some of these? These gears all just hurtle towards you at high speed, kind of bouncing off of armor and slamming in. So you're gonna have to go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
I'm in danger. 7.
All right. That's gonna be 14 points of bludgeoning damage as you're just pelted all over with sharp metal gears.
Yep.
Okay, she kind of like fishes in and like pulls out more gears just to keep them at the ready, and she's also gonna like, all right, do it again. And the wizard goes and restores the temp HP of everyone around her.
All right.
Okay.
I don't like it.
Fucking crazy, man.
Alrighty, and that is going to that's going to end her turn, bringing us around to Desmond.
I'm gonna use my movement to climb into the cart. Can I get like half cover or something in there?
Sure. Yeah, you kind of get up among the boxes and crates up there and manage to find some kind of partial cover, half cover in there.
All right, and
-2.
so
Minus 3 bonus to armor class.
we have there's a gnome, a dwarf, and the main person.
Yeah. So we have a gnome, looks to be an elf, the Renian. A orc, actually, very short-looking orc, and then this tiefling that's on the ground.
Tiefling that's on the ground. Okay.
Growling.
So I will.
Yeah.
I'll that little wooden figure weighs less than 5 pounds.
You would gather.
All right. I will catapult it in a straight line that way, so if it misses the first target, it should hit the second target.
Incoming toy. Ow.
Wow.
Catapult does damage to the thing that you catapulted to.
Interesting. So using
That's brilliant.
catapulting somebody else's shit though. That is an interesting
still an
class.
object,
It is
right?
still
Love
an
it.
object, but it's also not just like an uncontested object, right?
They're not holding it.
They're not holding it, but they are. It is like you would gather attuned to her,
It's
and
not
it's
being
her.
It says not being worn or carried. That's what it says.
That is
It's an
true.
automaton.
Okay, you know what? Screw it. I say that's creative. That's creative, and I'll allow it. Fucking hell. I will remember this. Now everyone carries their little wizards. Okay, so
That sounds like a personal problem.
towards who?
In a straight line, 90 feet that direction, it'll hit whatever it hits, or or it keeps going.
Okay, so it'll probably hit the Renian.
So dex save.
Like in kind.
If Radiant makes
Like
a
in
save,
that's true.
if Radiant makes a save, then you go to the next person.
What's the save DC?
15.
Yeah, he fails that.
Okay.
So it slams straight into him.
All right, so he and the object both take 13 damage.
Nice.
Hey Beatrice, what's happening? 13. Okay. So the little wooden wizard just slams into him, just shatters into a whole bunch of shards of wood. Most of it seems to have been absorbed by the shield that it created earlier. However, it definitely does not look like it felt good.
I don't know if you have any bonus action healing, but Hillary looks real bad.
I do have some bonus action healing. I can do it now.
Real bad.
I'm just like,
But also Leoro, so.
Leoro's
Yeah, he's down, right?
Yes.
He's actually out, unconscious?
he's unconscious, yes.
Okay, so healing word to Leora.
Sweet.
Okay, Leoro, you feel kind of like you feel consciousness kind of swim back into focus. You're definitely gonna have some bruises later, but you are now back in the fight.
So that's going to be... What's healing words?
1d4 plus your int, probably.
Yeah.
So
7.
Woof, nice. Yeah, for artificers it would be int.
And then I will action surge and shoot the main dude with my crossbow.
Okay. This man goes. Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
Oh, no. Is it?
Do you have inspiration?
No, I don't. Actually, I might. But
Write a limerick real quick.
14 to hit?
14, let's see, actually, maybe? Unfortunately, it does not hit. He kind of dances out of the way of it as the, still using the kind of golden, like, incarnated bolts there. Out of your, okay, yeah. So this streak of golden light just out of your giant freaking crossbow. Designed for killing whales.
I've named Mimosa.
That's amazing. Oh boy. Unfortunately, Mimosa does not manage to strike true this time. You see Renian kind of looks up at you. Do you have any movement for your turn at this point? You're up in there and okay. Wow, I give credit where credit is due. And then he's gonna turn and fire.
Real quick.
Sorry, go ahead.
I had 11 initiative,
Yes,
so
10.
technically I should have gone before Dez.
Oh, shoot.
So I can go right now. It's no
What the heck happened there?
big issue.
Boink.
I'm so sorry, Cass.
That's okay.
All right.
So you're very tall, so he thought you were one of us.
That's all right.
True. Yes, Cass, go ahead and take your turn. So apologize. Take an inspiration die for my mistake.
I can't cast healing word because that's 2 level spells.
So
Oh, gotcha.
All right, so you're still done.
So I'm gonna run on top of the cart right next to Dez.
Okay.
As I'm running up, I'm gonna let a little fire trickle off my hands and become 3 miniature meteors
Yes.
rolling above me. And from the top, I should be able to do this. I want to throw one in between all 3 of them and one to the side of it. One there and then slide towards you a little bit. The other one right there.
Okay.
So all 3 of those need to make a dex save, and then those 2 need to make an additional dex save.
Okay. So all 3 of them need to make a dex save.
For one, and yeah, and then those other 2 need to make a secondary one.
Okay. Cool. So you're firing 2 of them off.
Yep, just throw 2 of them right in the middle of them.
Okay. Sounds good. So all 3 make dex saves. Ren fails. Beatrice succeeds. Fail. So fail, succeed, fail.
So for the first one, I'll
succeed and succeed.
Okay, so the first one against all 3 is 10.
10, and then it's half
Can
damage if
send
you
them
succeed.
both to the same point.
Can you?
Yes.
Yeah.
A point or points.
Okay, so then I'll.
Yeah, I was wondering. I was like,
I thought you couldn't target the same spot with both of them, so both of them would be in the same one.
yeah. Like a series of explosions. Okay, cool, yeah. Fail, succeed,
oh jeez.
succeed.
Get him.
So 10 for both.
10 for both.
First one 10, second one 10.
Woof.
I rolled a 6 and a 4 and a 5 and a 5.
Well, each one both succeeds and fails at this point.
So 15?
Yeah, 15 to each of them.
Cool.
Yeah.
45 points of damage. Pretty good.
That's why they call him Kaz.
Yeah.
Radiant in particular takes a big blast from this with the temporary HP taken down. The other ones, most of it's kind of absorbed. However,
I'm glad we got rid of that.
yeah, I feel great about that.
the D4's gone now? Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry.
I wasn't sure. I was like, do I aim for your thing? Like, now it's on fire, too.
It's so
I'm making sure it doesn't come back. I hate toys!
Sorry, one moment to catch up on all this.
If they
There's
both dodge it, then it's like 90 feet away and it can't affect them, maybe? I don't know. Probably.
And then I'm gonna hide behind Des.
My turn to change
And I still got hold person on me, yeah?
I'm gonna just take Des and go,
well, actually, yes, unfortunately, you still have a whole person on you. However, he does have to make 2 concentration checks.
Please.
Okay, so first for Renian, that's a success, and that's a success, and then for the mage, that's going to be a success and a natural 1.
Rennie needs to make one for the catapult too, if he didn't.
no.
Good point. You got hit by the catapult.
Oh, for the catapult.
Oh, that's true. Sorry.
Okay.
He does succeed that one as well. Which, incidentally, yeah. Anyway, so that was that. Take that counter 4, and then 2.
You had a really low initiative, so. Oh, yeah, that's right. You're cleaning up.
1 is the lowliest number.
No. Well, if it wasn't this round, next round I was really going to be pouring it on me.
Yeah. One is that cleanup.
Now, Daz, you have to keep me alive.
Okay, so
I do have
Cyrus, you feel the kind of cloudy, like,
We can take the thing off.
Okay, yeah, you're ready. You're in the game now. Okay, good.
By the way, Jesse, could you toss me one of the condition markers says I think says concentrating or concentration?
Oh, that's a good.
Kaz needs one.
I want to keep one in front of me so I can put it up to remind myself when I'm concentrating and when I'm not.
Fair enough. Where the heck is that?
It might not.
Concentrating.
Hey.
And if you want to throw one on Kaz too while you're at it. I have to concentrate on the spell, so.
Yeah, you've only got one kind of hovering over your hand now, right?
I have 4.
Oh, you summoned 4. I thought it was only 3.
You start with 6. I sent 2, so I have 4 left.
Forget how busted that spell is. So good. Fireman.
Yeah.
Fireman.
So the single target.
Okay. Cool. That was. All right, so that was Kaz. That was a lot. Anything else, by the way?
That's my action and bonus action to do that. So.
Okay, and that'll bring us around to Renium. He's going to kind of shake his head. Oof. Well, that was rough. And he's going to take a step back and is going to turn and look towards.
Behind Dez.
Once you know.
Full cover, half cover.
You both have got some pretty good cover. He is actually going to look towards Penny. Who looks like a problem? Actually, he sees Helry pretty banged up, and he's gonna. Well, all right. He pulls up this giant heavy crossbow. The bow he's got is a bit of a misnomer, and he's going to fire off. Actually, first of all, he's going to. And the kind of whirling mist above kind of focuses and consolidates around you, and you feel like this very hair-raising sense of being targeted on your back.
Yeah.
First attack is going to be a 27 to hit.
That's a miss.
Okay.
Sure.
As a large bolt comes streaking in and hits you for 13 plus. So total of 17 points of bludgeoning damage.
I'm down.
Okay. You feel this bolt strike and punching you straight in the side of your head. You feel your vision go dark as you collapse to the ground.
Does that mean 8 falls on everyone?
Nope.
Wow.
Yep.
It's not a
That's
concentration.
amazing.
Busted.
It's freaking good.
So
Yeah.
busted.
Okay. He's gonna kind of nod in satisfaction, turn and fire off his second shot towards nobody.
Actually, he doesn't shoot at anybody.
Automatic miss.
Okay, that makes sense.
I appreciate we're on the same joke there.
He's firing a second shot with a crossbow.
So as he goes
Crossbow
down,
expert, you can do it.
It's this very fluid motion. After he fires it off, he swings it around. As it's behind him, he kind of, as he brings it up and fires off again.
Spooky.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, it's nuts. 17 to hit.
Does not hit.
You bring your shield around. It hits hard. The bolt does not stick to it. It tumbles to the ground. Okay. That is going to end his turn. Actually, wait, let me just double check here if I got anything else. Any other tricks up my sleeve? Not right now.
You don't have sleeves, Jesse.
Okay.
Sleeves are for losers or something.
What is the weird place? Hellrage.
Yep.
Roll a concentration or a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw?
You get one chance at this.
Okay. So real quick, you can't do non-lethal at range. I just want to make sure we know that going in. Okay. My con save is 9.
Okay. You stay unconscious.
Okay. Am I doing death saving throws?
Nope.
Okay. All right.
Whatever it was seems to, well, you're not really paying attention.
Nope, I'm not.
So that brings us to Saurus. Saurus?
You almost had.
As soon as that whole person fell off me, I just took a moment and went, oh good. Crack my neck both ways, drop the shield, pick up the warhammer both hands, and go, we gave you a fair chance. And I will skip the battle trance and go straight into feral. And I will run straight in towards, who's the closest person?
Well, you're adjacent to 2 of them.
One of them's
One of them's
One
prone.
of them's prone, the other one is up.
What does a feral furbolg sound like? Can you?
Just,
I don't know if that's canon yet. I haven't
full
worked that out yet.
Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, that one that's standing that's actually up engaged.
Diablo 2.
I'm gonna get in there and just reef. And I got two attacks with my action right now.
Okay. I'm really excited for
Is the base one?
No advantage, right?
Well,
on the one that's prone, you could.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll take that one.
Loving that.
You actually have. Wait, that's Saurus. I think he has advantage on both of them.
Yeah, no, Hellry's down.
Hellry's down right
I'm
now.
unconscious. So.
Is he beside?
He could scoot over.
no.
He could scoot over one
You
space.
could get diagonal with
Yeah.
the dwarf. I'll move her like that, I guess, so you
There
can
you
see easy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, perfect.
You're
Diagonal
diagonal.
with
Yeah.
nobody.
Excellent. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that then. I'll scooch on in and just
Okay.
and then so
Wham, blam.
first strike is gonna be 17 plus 6, 20 something.
Yeah, that hits. Roll damage.
And that's a D10 because I'm double handing that.
Is that against the one?
5 damage on that one there.
5 damage?
Yeah.
Okay, it doesn't quite break through her, the barrier around her.
Is the barrier still there?
I rolled a 3.
It won't come back.
You've rage against roll. Don't forget your rage.
Oh yeah, hold up.
So
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Probably like
3
7 or 9, right?
plus 5, so 8, 10 damage.
Oh,
10 damage.
Yeah,
That-
roll a 3 plus 5 plus 2.
that tears through the shield. As you slam down, you rip through the arcane barrier and slam into the orcish woman. And you see some kind of pale bluish purple blood starting to ooze out from the wound you made.
All right, and then second verse, same as the first.
Okay.
17 again. So it's 23. What is that?
That hits.
Yeah, 23. Another D10. That's way better. That's 16 damage.
16 damage. Oof! So with a heavy backhand, you actually almost lift her off her feet as she tries to take the brunt of it with her shield, however, is thrown almost completely into the air as you gouge through and slice across the front of her breastplate.
All right. And that is, that's my turn. Action,
to have you
bonus
back.
action, movement. What's that?
Good to have you back.
Good to be back.
Okay, that was Saurus. Bring around to Edlin.
I'm going to run up to the prone one.
Okay.
I'm going to stick a scimitar in them, and then I'm going to stick a second scimitar in them.
5.
That sounds like a great plan.
Yes.
15. And then the can get in there. Yep. So you're kind of get in there, and you're currently also not flanking, but they are prone, so you can definitely get that.
Okay, so the first one is 16 plus 8 is 24 to hit?
Yep.
24 to hit. Yeah, that hits.
That's a
You have
decent.
sneak attack.
Don't forget that. That's the big one.
How many dice do I have sneak attack? 3.
Yeah.
Okay, 3 and a d6. Plus 5.
Oh.
Okay, so that's 11, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 points of damage from the first hit.
Okay.
Sneak attack. It was pretty good.
Second shot
Okay.
is an 11 plus 7 is an 18 to hit.
That hits.
And that's a d6 plus 4, and that's 6 points of damage.
6 more points of damage. Nice. 2 death strikes, and you feel like you hit something pretty important as she screams out in pain. You see blood begin to pour out of a wound that you opened up along her abdomen, along her side.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else for your turn, Edlin? That was action, bonus action, and your movement. So you only have like 5 more feet of movement at this point.
Right.
Am I blocking anyone from getting to them? Because I can step like 5 feet around them to give someone else an opening.
Penny potentially.
Okay, I will step 5 feet to the side so Penny has an opening to hit it if she wants.
I think Leoro's in that space.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Oh, okay. Well, then I won't.
Okay.
Then I will
Get
just
in if she wants to.
Okay.
Incidentally, that brings us to Penny.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna bring up, I think, Leoro. Yeah. So I'm going to Balm of the Summer Court, and I'm going to do 2 of those.
Get balling.
Get balm. I don't like
Or
that.
Don't worry.
Nice ball.
Actually, I think Paul
Yeah,
will get
yeah.
them both up.
Nice bad balm. What was that?
Only one.
Yeah.
Breeze with the palm trees.
So I'm going to do.
Okay, I thought
Where's the other one?
Was it-
No, it has to be 1, but I am going to do 2, so it's going to be 11 plus. So you have 11, and then you also are going to have 2 temporary HP. So
Sweet.
Very
13
Nice.
total.
Wow.
Jesse, you
Good
allow
one.
for using bonus actions as spending an action to use a bonus action.
Yes.
Well, in that case, I guess I will healing word Hellry and bring her up.
Woof.
Oh shit.
All right.
So I will do let's go.
Healing third.
Let me just.
A little less balmy, but
A little less calming.
doing way better.
Probably balmy enough as it is.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do. Because she's got ways of healing herself too.
Oh no.
You get 4.
All right.
Hey, she's up.
Force enough.
Four's up.
Hey. Oh, they have made a terrible mistake.
And I will. Yeah, stay where I am.
Okay, this kind of divine magic flowing out, both Leoro and Hellry are revived to consciousness, bringing us to the orc's turn. Seeing this magic take root over Hellry, yeah, sorry, darling. I'm
Yeah.
gonna bring it down again at advantage.
Would you allow me to, as I'm coming up, pick up my shield as a free action?
That would be a reaction. However, I will give you it's on your arm.
Right.
So I would say you never de-equipped it. Like you didn't just.
Well, then a couple of the earlier hits didn't hit me. So, but, like, because I
you
was
had your
wielding the great
out.
sword.
Oh yeah, then no, sorry. You would be, your shield would have to be.
What I'm
equipped on
saying
your
is,
turn.
having fallen to the ground and dropped all my shit, as I come back awake, can I grab my shield?
Reaction is definitely a different precedent. That's
Sure.
like what Valeri's item actually specifically gives him in the other campaign.
Yep, no problem.
So that's you don't have it yet. The first attack is
Drop your sword,
a 16 to hit.
Miss. Oh, thank
Okay.
God for the fucking splint mail.
You manage to roll to the side. The hammer slams down and grazes across the mail. Oh, all right then. Here we go.
Yeah.
Second attack slams down.
Yeah.
This one is an 18.
Yeah.
Yeah, 18 to hit.
Yeah.
Well, at least burn both attacks.
Maneuvering attack.
It's 12. Yeah, so a few more.
10 points of bludgeoning damage, knocking you out again, and she uses a maneuvering attack to have the monk get up, darling. You gotta get them up on the carriage. She gets up. Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Oh, Des,
She
you have a
hops
friend.
up in front.
Did she run past me?
She got a it's
Maneuvering
the
attack,
maneuvering
no
attack. She doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. Okay, she's gonna hold there.
Me too.
The monk is now up in your face, and she's just gonna unload on you, Desmond. Okay. First attack is a 21.
I felt very immature for a second.
Second attack is a natural 20.
Okay.
It's okay, I'm with Des.
Okay, so that's gonna be 6 plus 5.
Oh yeah, I know where I'm gonna put them.
Is going to be a total of 20 points of bludgeoning damage as she brings him around. She currently has, you can see now, these sort of like silvered knuckles across her fists. As she brings it down, boom and boom, I need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. 17 plus 5.
Nice. You as well are able to resist being stunned. However, she is going to do her flurry of blows now. Same dealio. Two unarmed strikes. First one is only an 11. Pretty sure that misses.
That misses.
And second one is a 14.
That'll miss.
Okay. You parry the second 2 strikes, making them redundant. Okay. That's her turn, bringing us around to nobody.
In the back there are 3 figures. Yeah?
Up on the carriage or over in the back there? Back, yeah, 3 figures. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And that is, what was his name? Bren, right?
Renian is the only one whose name you know. Actually, you also heard him call out Beatrice to the gnome.
Oh, I thought that was the name of the little wooden mechanical thing.
Right.
Do you feel a little less bad
That's
now?
very
Absolutely,
cute.
seriously.
That's Beatrice too, actually.
I know, I was going, Beatrice, no! Like, that's what I...
Behind me is somebody who's prone or unconscious.
Me.
That's Helry.
Okay. And then there's also the little orc.
Yeah. Who you have flanking on, so you could just wail on her.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Roll a wisdom saving throw right now, please. Really quick.
Natural 1.
Oh my god.
So as this hammer comes down from Gartha, you feel the lights kind of go out, and all you see is this sea of red behind your eyes, and this intense, seething desire to ensure that Gartha does not leave this battlefield alive.
Good.
Gartha?
Sorry, shit, the orc. Yeah.
Roll for that.
Spoilers.
You just knew that.
I was there.
The orc, yeah.
Already there.
Actually, we're gonna say you hear it whispered in your ear.
Good.
Gartha will not leave.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hit Gartha with advantage.
Good.
Okay. I just rolled 2 3s. Ooh, that's cool. That's still a 10 to hit.
Unfortunately, no dice.
All right, second one. That's 2 dice.
That's
actually.
2 dice, in fact. Yes.
Second hit is a 21 to hit.
That does hit.
Okay, cool.
We are going
1 on the D8. Okay, that's cool. It's fine. Everything's great. 5 damage.
5 damage.
All right.
Oh, every little bit.
Cool turn. All right. Anyway.
Okay. Good. Wesley. Nope. Never mind. All right. The mage is going to go. He's going to step out and looking over towards nobody, who is now looking mighty fearsome. He is going to sort of move around, and you feel more of this kind of arcane tendrils whipping around you. And you're gonna have to go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
Sounds good. 15.
15. Let's see, let's just make sure here. That is not quite enough, as you feel your arms extend out and get all noodly, like 2 extra arms start to extend out as well, until you shrink down to the ground, and you are a very similar imitation of Keto sitting there, another tiny octopus.
What?
Holy crap.
Oh, they're, they're polymorph.
Oh my gosh. I feel super inspired to change to an octopus right now.
What's happening with
Keto, incidentally, is sort of like sitting on top of you.
He's just leaning in the back.
he's hiding?
I mean, that's pretty much what we're hired for, is to deal with this. So
Yeah, he's.
Yeah, incidentally, the like merchants have like kind of run back towards down the path away from this combat and seem to be looking around nervously.
They're having a smoke.
Yep.
Just watching, like, huh.
It's fine.
That's that stuff to them.
Okay, that ends his turn though. Bringing us to Leoro. Leoro, you are awake.
I am, yes. So, what I would like to do is, so I can use bonus actions as action. I want to probably second level second level healing word on Helry.
Okay, good.
To start it off. So that'll be,
Heller. 2. Let's see. Ooh, that's a 4. That's another 4!
max so 12 or 12 healing.
12 points of damage.
I'm going to kind of, you see just an aura emanate from me, and kind of a song lilting in the air as a mantle of inspiration. So,
Oh, nice.
who all
That's a
is in
game
the
changer.
middle of this, like,
Saurus.
so I'll probably put on you, me, and then I guess maybe Penny, and it was Desmond that took the hit.
I got
on the
hit
card?
pretty hard,
Yeah, so I'll go for you as well. If he can see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that should be fine. But yeah, so that'll be 8 temporary HP to everyone that I called out. So
Thank God.
yeah, Penny, Desmond, Hallery, and me.
Very good.
And then you can immediately use your reaction if you want to move up to your speed without provoking opportunity
Heck
attacks.
yes.
I would like to stand up at least,
Yeah.
and then I will.
Up to half your speed or
Full speed.
full speed? Okay, so you got 15 feet.
And then I will maneuver so that I step that way.
This way?
Yeah, right there.
Okay.
And I actually first I stood up, so I used like half
Yeah.
my movement to stand up, and then when I did this, I'm gonna run around kind of the side of the cart over kind of towards you.
Okay.
And
5,
use the-
10, 15. Over
Yeah,
here,
and I've
right in
got
front
like
of-
35 extra.
You wanna
for
keep
mental
going
inspiration. Maybe I'll get a little closer to the edge and away from like there, so I can see
Okay.
the fight and do things. But
Good.
And
Yeah.
I'll go.
yep, and that was.
I'll go on the other side, so I'm flanking with Helry.
Okay, so like over here?
Yeah.
Okay, nice. All right, in flanking position. So that was, we had Helry, we had Penny, and we have one.
Des.
Yeah, Des.
So if you want
I will get out of the. How much movement?
full movement.
Full move. Okay, I will get out of the cart, and there's some stairs on the side here. Can I just hang out on the lowest? That step there.
This step?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, perfect. You kind of crouch down. The stairs seem to be kind of carved in at intervals along this causeway. They've been sort of shorn out of what looks to be the hard-packed earth here.
All right.
Okay.
That's what I've got.
Okay, good. So that was the Oro. That was action, bonus action, and movement.
Yep.
So, bringing us to Kaz.
How's the monk looking?
The monk, yeah, she's not. She definitely has taken some damage. She's bloodied. Looks like Edlin did a number on her.
Okay. I'm scared, so we're gonna just do Scorching Ray.
Okay, sounds good.
Oh, and actually, I will shout out something.
And
I
you're more than
don't
likely
think they
to
were
wait
trying
for
to
the
kill
bonus
us.
action
As a
meter
note,
after you script.
Okay, so free action. Leoro shouts out to everybody.
Yeah.
I don't think they were trying to kill us. Didn't feel like lethal blows. So if that changes anything,
What? I throw 3 Scorching Rays at him.
Pew pew pew.
So 14, 18, 23.
Okay, let's see.
I feel like one of those misses, for sure.
The 14 does miss. The 18 and the 23 do hit, though.
Okay, so that's 2. I'm gonna use an Empowered Spell to reroll 3 of those, because those are garbage.
Garbage.
Hey, that's insanely better. 8, 11, 16 points of fire damage.
16 points.
That's just 3 motes of fire roll up my arm and boom, right into her chest.
She's kind of like, she's just unloaded this series of blows on Desmond, who like kind of bleary, like immediately blocks 2 and then leaps out upon seeing the Oro's visage. As he jumps out of the way, she's kind of raising her fist to strike again. And the first one only kind of like, she managed to graze, it only grazes her. The second 2 catch her full in the midsection though, and you see 2 smoking sort of holes in her torso.
She's still up?
She's still up.
Okay. Well, we're gonna throw 2 meteors at her now. Because an action and bonus action, so.
I think is somebody in there with?
No.
Oh,
And I'm gonna do it like
Desmond got the
a
fuck
little
out.
bit above. I'm gonna collide him above her.
Oh
Like a-
shit! So it's kind of this like from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
Like just 2 minutes.
Yeah, just clap her head. So two dexterity saving throws trying to beat a
2 dex saves. First one's a 21. Second one is a 16.
So they both save. So she 10 points of fire damage for both combined, half to 5. Or sorry, both of them are 5.
Okay.
So half to whatever you would do in that case.
Yeah. So sorry, it was 10 altogether, and then half to 5.
Yeah, if you want to go that route.
I'm just gonna do it that way. Keep it simple. Okay. However, she does. She comes up. She's kind of snarling at you, and you can see blood kind of trickling out of her ears.
Oh, she doesn't like me.
Oh no.
And then I'm going to use my 30 feet of movement to run the hell away.
Go back.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Sure, that's
Way the hell back
And
there.
then you're not concentrating anymore because
I
you.
have 2 more.
Oh, you have 2 more.
Dos
Get
mas.
6.
Yeah, milk.
And I have a monk after me. I'm not.
Meteors are
That's fine.
insane.
Ooh boy, let's see.
I feel like I'm going to have a.
Beatrice is going to. All right. And then she pulls in. She kind of like mutters something, and then kind of takes her hammer and kind of swirls it. As she does this, there's sort of this like pulsing sound as the splinters of wood pull out of Renian, gather up off of the ground, and pull in around her, and the figure is reformed in front of her.
Did you go, Des? Huh?
Oh, never mind. Sorry.
Did I what?
Did you have your turn yet?
No, not
She's
yet.
between.
Okay.
What,
she-
previously, yeah.
Oh, okay. I was
Yeah. Sorry about that. She
Okay.
shares an initiative with you, basically.
Oh,
but
okay.
I always have players go first in initiative ties with NPCs.
Nice.
I appreciate that.
However, the little dude's gonna walk forward once more and go,
Blep,
and
blep.
everyone except the monk is going to get temp HP.
Oh, she has different plans.
We're gonna go on a hot date.
Especially with the hot.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of burning feelings.
The fire of love.
Okay, however, that does take her entire turn to do that. So that is going to be all she has. Bringing us around to Desmond.
Okay. I will run up towards the group, I guess, a little bit. Or,
Okay.
Let's see. How far am I away from the Ren guy? Renian.
Oh, right, yeah, you're like
very confused for a second.
60 feet.
Okay, all right. I'll plop a bonfire under his feet.
See about the burning?
All right, keep an eye on this. Oh, God! Okay, she's going to do his dex save. It's a 15.
That hits the mark.
That hits the mark. Oh, man. Yeah, he seems to be a nimble fella, probably a ranger of some type. Unfortunately, so he's able to leap out of the way of the bonfire. Are we still in its space? So he'll have to move.
Yep, and then I will, I'll use my bonus action for a second wind.
Good.
And I'll get 4 HP.
Okay, 4 HP back. Any extra movement?
Yeah, I gotta decide, do I abandon Kaz here and meet the group, or do I...
You know, if he runs into the other group of travelers, they're gonna have to do something.
I'm just gonna keep running back until I find the next caravan. Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it!
Well, if everyone had
like
run
me
away
playing
from it,
Valheim.
most of us
You wouldn't get very far.
behind it and stab it.
Well, I'm not flanking it. She'd kill me.
I'm good where I'm at. That way, the monk's gonna have to make a decision to go after me or Kaz.
That should be a hard decision.
Something tells me it might be me.
She looks pretty pissed at Kaz, I'll tell you that.
She
There's a
will.
burning rage in her eyes that I can see from back
I will
there.
say that, but looking at her, she isn't sparing a ton of a glance for you right now. She's looking very intently at Kaz.
That's okay.
She's pissed. She doesn't like Barry.
I mean,
I mean, you're fine. Yeah.
I can't affect you any further anyway. It's
No.
Okay.
I got this. I'm a god. I got this.
All right. Then goes to the ranger here. He is going to and he's going to jump to the side off the bonfire. Go ahead and put down a little doohickey there to say where the bonfire is currently. Boom. And he is going to unload 2 shots. Yeah, he's going to go ahead and fire across towards... He's going to try and knock Saurus down. Saurus is looking to be a serious
I'm
problem.
right here. I'm blocking everyone's way.
Oh, you're literally right there. I'm
Just saying.
Yeah, no, that's super true. He would totally shoot you. All right, so first bolt goes your way. There are a lot of minis on the board. The octopus is so cute, it distracts me.
Oh, that's true.
Okay, first shot is going to be a 9. You easily duck out of the way as this bolt flies over. Second shot, however, he's going to move, for a second shot, he's going to move Hunter's Mark to you. However, the second shot is only a 15.
Oh, that hits.
That does hit. Okay. And that's going to be 3 D6. 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
As a bolt slams into you. Ow! And you look down, you can see it's raising a serious welt already, but looking down at the bolt in question, it's a very strange design. It's got a large kind of domed over tip, severely blunted.
What part is domed? Is it just the tip?
Just the tip is domed.
Good.
It's got a domed tip.
Kind of like a helmet?
Got an iron helmet, yes.
Okay.
Very stiff. So that's all the damage you took from him.
This is the arrow shaft you're talking about, right?
This is the arrow shaft, yes.
The tip of the shaft.
Hillary!
Just the neck.
I'm gonna look down at Gartha and say, you made the worst, last mistake of your life.
And I'm going to hit it.
Okay, yep.
There you are.
Hold him on the fire.
24.
That hits. Calm down, darling.
15 points of damage.
Okay, 15 points to Gartha. Most of it seems to be absorbed by the shield.
Yep.
But a good chunk of it does go through.
Attacking again. War Priest. Natural 20.
Oh boy, you know my rules.
Yep. 24 slashing damage.
24 slashing damage. You carve the sword down across her. It actually shears off a corner of her shield as it slams through and slices across the front of her thigh. You got the devil in you, dear.
And if I can, as a free action, just shout something. I'm just gonna say,
Everybody focus up! Everybody kills this piece of shit!
In the far distance, you're kind of busy!
Those around see Hillary is holding this sword with a death grip. Her eyes are absolutely burning with rage, and she is focused entirely on the orc in front of her. Okay.
I can try and shoot it
Saurus.
from here if you want.
All right. So it's focused on that.
Yeah.
I am
worried
going
about
to
range.
just look from Gartha, yeah. And I'm going to look over at
Renian.
and I'll be like, you run full bore at him. Just I got full cow. Full bull.
Bull rush him.
I'm gonna bull rush.
As you're going, you you feel Gartha's hammer slamming down towards your ankle.
Fine. I only have 12 AC because I dropped my shield.
It is only a 9 to hit.
Okay.
So you're good.
So,
And
Swing.
go ahead.
And
It
yeah,
just
so
like
it's-
bounces off of your calf muscle, just completely harmless.
I see what you did there, Jesse. Well done.
Oh yeah.
You get it now.
but yeah, I'm using.
Oh, you really want to give me that?
You're doing fine as it is.
Oh, okay. So you charge in and you immediately
Closing full 40 feet
Medium.
of movement, and I am just all 3 attacks on him.
Okay, wait. Full 40 feet. With full 40 feet, you could get all the way behind him. Are you looking to get behind him, or
Well,
just
no,
go
just-
straight
just
to
in
his
range.
face? Okay,
I
you're
just-
in range.
As much. All right, perfect. All 3 attacks.
Okay.
All right. First and foremost, and I forgot that I was not adding my proficiency before, so plus 8, not plus 5. Oh, that's a natural 20.
Do you get rid of
So that is a 10 plus a d10. Oh, that's 19 plus 5, so 24 points of damage on the first strike.
Yeah, you rip through the shield.
27 points of damage.
Holy
They
crap.
do one thing very well. They just kill.
I cast punch.
It's a very powerful spell.
That's 15 plus 8.
Are these reckless?
What's that?
Are these reckless?
No, these are not reckless.
Okay.
That is 15 plus 8, that's 23.
That hits.
And 2
All right.
concentration check.
That
and
is
2
a
more
1 for
concentration, yeah.
damage for a total of 6 damage on that
That's
second
a fail. The hunter's mark dissipates.
hit. Ah.
With the +3 for rage?
Yeah. So plus 2 for
9.
damage. Yeah,
Or
yeah.
8 around.
No, 5, 6, 8 damage on the second one.
8 damage on the second one. Okay, yeah.
And final frenzy hit.
Oh god, right.
16 and change, so that's 24.
Yep.
And
And
change. Okay.
that's a 10 plus 5 plus 2, so it's 17 points of damage on the last one.
What?
Wow.
That's the rage. Yeah.
Holy crap.
So when you're raging, does that give you mad cow disease?
The first attack.
The verbal.
The first attack comes in just like it just eclipses the bleary sun and slams in. It kind of hold on, mate. What you do? As he suddenly knocks sideways, nearly tumbling to the ground, just spits out blood and a couple of teeth as he is completely devastated.
I'm just gonna
though
roll down.
still alive.
Told you to run.
All right.
That's my turn.
That's a turn, all right. Woof. Edlin.
I'm going to step up, so I'm flanking with Keto and Keto 2.
27.
And I'm going to stab that person twice.
And 17.
I guess there's no reason you wouldn't still be aggressive. Nobody, as an animal.
Yeah, that's a hostile creature.
Yeah, that's technically a hostile creature.
Two hostile creatures.
Friendly creature.
That's 2 hostile creatures. Both the ketos are like.
So the first one is plus 8. 8 and 8 is 16.
That does not hit. As she parries the scimitar.
Did you get advantage?
Yes.
Okay.
And the second one is 16 plus 7 is 23.
That hits.
And that's one of those.
And 4.
And 3 of those.
Oh, 3 of those. Okay.
Plus
Still pretty good.
4. So that's
Wow, yeah.
10, 14 plus 4 is 18.
8. See, move. Nice. Let's see. Whew. 18 points in, you manage to find a notch in her armor and slide the rapier in. You feel warm blood beginning to seep. Well, you see warm blood beginning to seep down the blade. Oh, y'all aren't messing around. All right. Okay. Anything else for your turn, Edlin? That was action, bonus action.
You could have left.
Oh, we're far from done, dear.
So are we.
Okay, bringing us to Penny.
All right, I'm going to, since I heard that, I'm assuming, because I'm right there, I'm going to,
And you're flanking with Hillary, so you have
I am. I was just debating if I wanted to do something else, but no, I'll just smack her. All right, I'm going to
Shoot a wallet.
hit the flanked person with my shillelagh. Alright, so that's going to be like 23 to hit.
That hits.
Cool. 4 plus 1 because of my thing, so 8.
8. All right. So as she says this, she just feels suddenly whack across her back as your staff comes down. She stumbles down to one knee, hauls herself back up. She's looking pretty rough at this point.
Alrighty, and
You can hit with the other side of the staff.
no.
Oh, that's not how
I
quarter
only
staff
have,
works. That's there's a couple like
one
that,
action.
like Revenant Blade lets you do that.
No, quarterstaff works that way.
Yeah, but I only have one
I think
action.
so.
Yeah, but it's a bonus action to hit with the other side. If you
I don't
have,
think
I don't think so.
if you
Yeah.
have the. There's a
Bonus
thing-
action, but you don't get to add your strength to it.
Well, no, it's not a dual wielded weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a simple weapon, which is
Yeah,
its
I'm-
benefit, so anybody could use it.
I'm good with that.
Okay, sounds
You can
good.
hit with the other side for a bonus action.
Brings us to the orc. She is gonna look up towards. Hillary. Whew. Well, you're not gonna go down easy, aren't you? Well, here we go. And she's going to unleash her 2 mace attacks against you. First attack is an 18.
That hits.
Second attack is a 11.
Miss.
That's a miss. Okay. And let's see. Oof. Yeah, she's gonna go for it. Go ahead and roll a strength saving throw.
Okay.
Come on, Hillary. Strong.
Oh, yeah.
12.
I think you
12. That is not enough as she hooks the hammer around and rips it out of your grasp, tossing it to the ground. It's now at your feet, and you take 17 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
You're still up.
I am still up.
She is going to action surge.
Okay.
And she is going to slam into you as she attempts to barrel. Actually, first of all, she's going to pull out from her pouch a familiar red vial, pull the cork out with her teeth, and throw it back. Restoring. Restoring some, as she throws it back, you can see wounds begin to seal up across her form as she brings her shield down and slams in towards you. So you're going to go ahead and make a athletics check.
Okay. Ooh. 10.
She smashes straight through, bull rushing through, grabbing your sword as she goes. Penny, you do get an opportunity attack as she leaves your space, as she comes around over here. Coming around, and Edlin, you also get an opportunity attack as she is going to rush back behind.
Would that still give me
Actually, no,
advantage?
she probably wouldn't. She would come around here in this way. It would give you advantage because you get the opportunity attack as she's leaving a contested square.
Oh, I think it's Polearm Master. You get the extra attack on it, and because you usually.
She did not get out of range of me though, right?
She did not. She circled around you.
Natural 20.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
It's too bad.
Good. Time for bond.
Smack.
Get
Nice
bumped.
thing about rogue is you get sneak attack per turn.
But you don't get enough.
So that's going to
Right, I
be
didn't. But if I had gotten an opportunity attack,
14.
it would have been
14. There's a crack of your whip a tail.
instead of my.
However, she does stay up as she.
Now,
Go ahead.
real quick, she left my space.
She did. So you get an opportunity attack with punch.
Punch.
I punch. And I have flanking.
No, not at this point.
Oh, okay.
Because she went through your space, right? So she's here. She doesn't leave your space until she
Got
leaves this
it.
square.
10-4. That'll still be a 23 to hit.
That'll hit. Roll damage.
6
Or
damage.
It's 6 damage.
Flat, yeah.
Woof.
Are you
Okay.
allowed to punch when you have your sword?
I don't have my sword.
Oh, I
She stole it.
So right. Oh, right.
You backhand her. She comes around and she tumbles to the ground unconscious.
Oh, shit.
How do I feel? I don't know how this works. How do I feel with the sword out of my hand?
You want it back.
Good.
Okay.
You want that shit back.
Mm-hmm.
You're pissed right now.
Get it,
And you don't, and you want to take it back and then give it back. So it's point first.
Yep.
All right, that was her. That brings us to Das Monk, who is going to continue focusing and just straight up to Kaz.
You wouldn't want to hit. Oh shit.
Yeah. First
much
attack is a
want to.
16.
Shield. That'll put me up into a 19.
Oh shit! Nice.
So I just like shadow up in front of it, like no.
Second fist comes striking in, also deflected by the darkness. Third attack.
Come on.
20.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. You take 9 points of bludgeoning damage and roll a Constitution saving throw.
20. No.
Okay, so ooh, you feel yourself. The world goes hazy around you, and you feel yourself.
And my little fireballs go out.
Yep. Well, you're now stunned, so that makes you incapacitated, automatically dropping concentration. Yeah, and last attack comes striking in at advantage. That is going to be a 23.
Yeah.
So that was a flurry of blows.
That's a flurry of blows. Final time here. She is going to, let's see, sneaky stuff. She hooks a foot under your feet and sweeps your legs out from under you. You tumble prone on this one, taking another 8 points of bludgeoning damage. Okay. However, that's her turn. Bringing us around to nobody. Nobody, go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw. However, you are still an octopus, so if you want to go do octopus things.
There is a lovely swamp nearby.
Definitely gonna roll a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. That'll be at the end of your turn.
Oh. Should I keep that then?
I'll let you keep it if you want to. I haven't seen it yet. Well, you have to just, well. No, okay,
awkward.
keep this one. Keep this one. This will be the one.
I am not turning back from an octopus today.
Unfortunately. There's a lovely swamp behind you. Alternatively, you are still pissed at, these big things. They're just like, they suck. You don't like them.
Keto and I will split up.
Okay.
We will perform the help action for whatever targets we can see near us.
Okay, you still have, octopi are not stupid creatures. They have enough intelligence to have some idea of friend and foe.
Yes.
So they, let's see, currently there isn't really much within range that you can even get to. You could get over to Rennie in here if you wanted to just blobble over to him.
I'll blobble over there.
Okay.
And Keto will, did we get rid of the orc?
The orc is on the ground.
It's on the ground, yeah.
Okay. Orc is on
Yeah,
the
we need a
ground.
specific.
Orc is on the ground in the sense of prone or dead?
Yeah.
Unconscious.
Also, I'm realizing that I'm totally forgetting to give Keto an initiative. So let's get him an initiative and give him 2 rounds here to do some shit. Because
Just to double check, does Kip get anything?
Not really. Kip is probably hanging out of the caravan.
14?
Or with
Is Kip a familiar?
And would have been just helping,
Yeah.
but everybody had advantage anyway, so that's fine.
okay, I'll put him on the list right after you.
Yeah, I'm giving advantage, performing the help action to give advantage to the next person to hit Renian.
Okay, sounds good. So a little tentacle is starting to wrap around Renian's leg. He kind of notices, but he's more focused on the other folks around. Okay.
I've been an octopus before.
And then Keto, I'll say you can have had him bobbling over to whomever you want at this point to give the help action to. So go ahead, anyone other than the monk. The monk, there's no fucking way Keto could have gotten over to him. But
The mage.
the mage? Okay, so Keto is over by the mage. We'll make this Keto.
And where is
He's
Beatrice
kind of
too?
lurched over here and is next to him and is doing the help action on the mage. Okay.
It's the little figure closest to you.
Beatrice 2 is...
That's Beatrice. I'm looking for Beatrice
that's
too.
the fire.
Oh,
that's
Beatrice
the-
too.
that's
I'm looking
bonfire,
for
right?
the wooden one.
Okay.
So many random little markers.
There's a lot of little markers.
Let's get some more stuff on the
Just
board
in
there.
case we need to smash it again, or if you want to catapult it again.
I have other things I need to do.
Jesus, that's too big.
He said, looking at Kaz.
Other things.
Look at all the Tweety birds, y'all.
Are you stunned?
All right, this will be
I'm
Beatrice.
totally pro, dude.
I'll be Beatrice 2.
Right,
Beatrice 2 is kind of like right down here next to you, Penny.
That mini.
Yeah.
That is literally, when you can take a closer look at it later, that is a goblin playing bagpipes.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Oh, my backup for Leoro.
Yeah.
All right.
Back up for me, I'm the front man.
All right, so that was okay, and that brings us to Wesley. He is going to look towards Saurus and this absolutely frantic freaking furbolg up in front of him. He's gonna kind of like, as you see, sort of just raw force beginning to assemble in his hands that slowly starts to coagulate into a fiery sort of continent as he a small little mote of fire goes hurtling towards you. It's a spherical form, and he's gonna roll a 22 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Okay, it hits you and just.
Okay.
It's not a fireball, but it is a chromatic orb.
Oh shit.
And you're going to be taking 11 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Okay. He's also going to back the fuck up.
Probably
Going over this way. And is going to kind of stand at the ready. That brings us around to Leoro.
Okay. So, I've been recently given the nickname Leo, and it's a rather fitting one, if I might say. Friends, come out to help. And then basically, I'm going to cast Major Image. Behind them, 3 lions are basically going to jump out of a portal. It's going to look like 3 lions jumping out of a portal behind them. And they're just going to give this loud roar. And as part of the song, also, once again, the aura around me is going to glow, kind of a yellow. And I'm going to Mantle of Inspiration, I think I can Mantle of Inspiration again. It seems like it's just Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah.
So on Kaz to give you some temp HP, you got more Saurus.
What's the
and,
range on that?
60 feet, and I think I'm within 60 feet of.
Pretty much everyone.
Yeah, pretty much everyone except Kaz.
Why Kaz?
From your side? Oh, you're back there. You're right there. Yeah, no, you're within 60 feet of everybody. Yeah. So I'm sorry, I'm just sitting here looking at Kaz back there, like way in the distance.
So you have no reaction.
I need a bigger-
shit, but at least you get temp HP.
Hey, 5 points. I'll take it.
And then I think it's so Penny, Saurus, Hillary, and
I'm doing fine if.
Well, everybody else has already got the temp HP, I think.
Oh.
actually
Jesse,
I guess
I'll
give it to you.
circle around the other side of Gartho, staying within 5 feet, but just being on the other side. Over
Okay,
That's
cool.
8.
With Mantle of Inspiration.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're stepping away.
Oh, you get 8 hit points?
8 temp HP.
No.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah.
So you're basically
Perfect.
Yeah, perfect.
Oh,
Yeah.
kidding?
Alright, didn't go for
That's a third of my hit point
Didn't go to
total.
flanker with me?
So my
She's
goal
unconscious.
basically is to just try and freak them the fuck out and get them to.
Not dead yet,
Why would I flank her?
because you want to kill her.
What benefit would flanking give in this
I don't
situation?
know. What benefit does going an extra 5 feet give you?
What do you mean?
We'll find out.
Well, you do need to spend your reaction to get that.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's up to you if it's worth spending.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah.
I'm gonna save my reaction.
Okay.
Oh, and in fact, you don't have a reaction. I believe you used it for the attack.
Oh yeah, you knocked her out.
I
with the
stay where I
attack.
am.
Bonk.
But yeah, at least that's temp HP, and yeah, I'm basically hoping to freak them the fuck out and get them to run away.
Okay.
However they handle the situation.
Well, there are now 3 giant freaking lions, like.
Basically, one prowling
pretty
after
good.
each of them, looking at each of them. And
Okay, yeah, kind of like stalking closer. They all look around and they look panicked. And they definitely seem to have turned their attention slightly between the 2.
cool.
Let's see, Rennie is gonna say, Wesley, can you do anything about that? He's not going to respond though, as he's also freaking out. So, that will, any movement, Leoro?
Maybe I will. Actually, you know what? I want to make this a little bit of a performance. I'm feeling more into it now. I'm gonna hop up onto the cart as I play. Stand on the stand up there as I perform this tune.
Okay. So as you're playing this tune, these lions leap forth, kind of roaring in harmony with your tune.
Yeah.
Excellent. That brings us to Kaz. Kaz, you are unconscious. Go ahead and roll your Constitution saving throw.
Well, I'm stunned.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
stunned.
you
Just
did
kidding.
that
Yeah. So at the end of your
that's it.
turn, nothing happens, and we are going to continue.
That is correct, sir. Thanks for checking in.
Also, you did lose concentration just for
Yeah, I did.
All right. I saw you prone, and I'm just. All right. That brings us to Beatrice. She is going to once more activate the. Everybody in this zone gets temp HP, including
Thank you.
Gartha. Well, no, you know what I mean. Now, for me, I don't rule temp HP revives people, right?
It does not.
Yeah. So yeah, good. In that case, we're on the same page.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to double check, but
It does not.
yeah.
However, she is
I
going
don't even think they can
to
actually accept the temp HP, technically.
Yeah, how do you feel about the lions?
Maybe not. I don't know.
You can give them temp HP, but you cannot revive them with it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, run up towards me. I dare you.
She's going to turn and run. Trying to get away from Saurus if she can, as she rushes over towards the fallen Gartha. Saurus, you can make an opportunity attack if you want to.
I'll take a smack.
Okay.
That's a natural 1.
Unfortunately, she kind of jumps over your swing as you bring it around, and she comes over and puts a cure wounds into Gartha. All right.
Counterspell. Oh wait.
Almost.
So the unconscious creature can, they get temporary hit points, and the temporary hit points still take the damage first. So for example, if you were unconscious and you took 8 temporary hit points, and then something hit you for 4 hit points, you wouldn't lose a death saving throw.
Right.
Because it would hit the 10 hit points, but you're not conscious. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Good. She does restore some health to the orc, though, who kind of, oh, thanks, darling. All right, let's get back. Oh, shit, she's angry. Looking up towards Hillary, who's still single-mindedly focused on ending her.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, good. All right. That's her turn, bringing us to Desmond.
Okay, I'm going to hit the monk with a ray of sickness. 19 to hit.
19 hits. Roll damage.
All right, that's 8 poison damage, and she is poisoned until the start of my next turn.
Oof, that's a great spell.
Disadvantage on attacks.
Good. This slam, she kind of. Oh, I don't like that.
And I guess, is there... Nobody on our side's down, right?
Nobody's down.
Yeah.
I do look very bad. Very, very bad.
Yeah, you're a vision right now, like just covered in blood with this, just fists raised.
Pretty much being held alive by temp HP.
I'm going to hold on to my spell slot.
Okay, sounds good.
I will, I'll move up on the top of the ledge right next to the cart and go, and then look at the monk and say, get away from my friend there.
No. All
Not
right.
even a persuasion check. I don't know why it didn't work.
Get away from him? I don't know.
Please, like.
All right, that brings us to, he is going to pull out he's going to drop his crossbow and pull out a blackjack and just attempt to wail on Saurus to bring him down. First of all, going to recast Hunter's Mark
Okay.
on you, and first attack is going to be a 7.
Okay.
Second attack is going to be a 19.
Okay, that hits.
Okay, second attack, that's
Leather sack full of letters.
going to be,
So
jeez, 9 points total of bludgeoning damage, which is half to 5.
Okay.
Okay, he's looking a little panicked at this point, looking really bad. Oh shit, whoops, I made a mistake. It's okay, I gotta live with it. Okay. Hillary.
Yep. My turn?
Yep.
So, if I understand correctly, she dropped the sword.
Well, she
Went unconscious.
went unconscious, and now she's conscious again. So, I mean, do you drop everything when you go unconscious?
Apparently, I dropped my sword, so.
No, she disarmed your sword.
She disarmed.
No, you said when I went unconscious, I dropped my sword, and I, right?
Well, you had dropped, you had
no, you
disarmed
dropped
your
it because
shield
you were
because
disarmed.
you were two-hand sword.
Yeah, you didn't have your shield equipped.
You didn't have to spend time to re-equip the sword. You
Got it. I misunderstood that, which is why I was very confused.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, sorry.
10-4. So she has the sword?
She currently has the sword.
Okay, well then I will take my hammer in two hands.
Which incidentally, she does not have her shield right now.
Sure.
So.
And I will hit her.
Okay.
Very hard.
Okay.
In the face.
In the face? Okay. Are you sure it's in the face?
Oh yes, it's in the face. Natural 20.
What is this game?
Ooh. Okay.
That is 17 points of bludgeoning damage.
You tear through the arcane barrier and slam it in. You see her jaw dislocate. She looks towards you.
Still conscious?
Still conscious.
Shit, okay.
Big healing.
Not for long.
Swing again.
Oh, in.
Yeah, I will absolutely hit her again.
Using you have War God's Blessing?
Yeah.
Or no, the
War Priest.
War Priest, yeah.
I will, in fact, say, you pissed off somebody up above. And out of the air will manifest my spiritual weapon.
Ooh. So as you do this, there's sort of this like a torrent of feathers kind of out from your hand, and it sort of coalesces, sort of almost like paper mache style, smearing onto one another until it forms the shape of your old great axe in the air as it kind of hovers. There's this same sort of like ruffling of the feathers as it hovers there.
And Henry starts crying a little bit and says, thank you, sweetheart. That is a 24, 20, so I hit. Natural 19. And that is 7 points of radiant damage.
Okay, give me a kill cam.
Well, I mean, so, yeah. The axe comes out and is just gonna hack down and cut off the hand that is holding the sword.
Okay. There's sort of this moment of like, well, actually, yeah. So there's this moment of like, I'm actually gonna make you make a wisdom saving throw here.
Okay. Here's the thing. Here's what I'm trying to do. It's not non-lethal. She's gonna have to take death saving throws, but she's gonna have to take death saving throws. And on my next turn, I'm gonna spend an action and a bonus action giving her 4 failed death saving throws. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, I get
Yeah.
you. Okay,
So
in
she's
that
supposed
case,
to bleed out unconscious from the
You're
hand.
not worried about not killing her.
Oh, I'm not at all trying not to kill her.
Okay,
Even a little bit.
good.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, the axe comes down. Her arm is just severed. Midway through, you see blood beginning to pour out as she and collapses unconscious. Blood just hemorrhaging forth from her wrist. Beatrice is staring in horror down at this at her fallen companion, and she looks up at you, and you can see you could swear you see tears kind of forming in the corners of her eyes, and she snarls at you.
I'm gonna scoot all the way around until I'm standing in between Gartha and Beatrice, never leaving Gartha's range. You get what I'm saying?
So
So
right
right
here.
there. I'm gonna smile down at her and say, don't go anywhere.
Okay, she looks up at you, and there is just hate in her eyes. And I'm assuming you're picking back up the greatsword?
Of course.
All right. You kind of shake, and Gartha's hand flies off of it down into the swamp below.
I was gonna say it's a three-handed weapon.
Oh, God. I gotta do something. I'm just laying down. So,
The
Zaris.
three-handed left-handed credenza.
Oh boy.
All right, so who else around me? I got.
Dr. Seuss, what can I
I
say?
keep wanting to say Ramir. Renian?
Where's
Renier.
Radiant.
Renian, yeah. So I got him in front of me, and who else do I have around me?
So currently around you, you've got Renian, you've got the little toy soldier, and then there's a bonfire to your left, and an octopus holding on to Renian's feet.
And I'm at your back, and then.
All right.
So if you can leave, you'll have advantage.
I'm trying
Yeah,
very
Give it
hard.
to you.
Incidentally, the octopus has got kind of this marbled stone-looking texture to him.
Where's nobody?
What's going on?
Mystery will take to my grave. I'm actually going to split this up. I'm just going to whip around and just try and smash that soldier.
Okay,
Just-
roll to hit.
So to speak.
Wait.
Where's the shoulder?
Ooh, that's not great. That's 10 total.
That does not hit. Your
Okay.
axe just sort of glances off.
All right.
Just came up with a new
Smash this. One more hit on the soldier. Oh, that's better. 17 and 8 is 20.
That hits.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's 3 plus 2, 5 plus 5, 10 damage on that one.
10 damage. Again, you crack the shield, though the soldier is not done yet. Or the little wizard.
My little wizard.
Well, clearly that's not going anywhere, so I'm going to leave the little wizard alone for now.
You gotta finish the little wizard. What are you doing?
Quit playing with your little wizard.
I'm sorry. I'm supposed to be in a very different headspace right now.
And I'm just going to take a moment. I'm just going to snarl, and I'm going to one-handed whip around with the warhammer and just smack back at Renian.
Okay.
With advantage.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah, that's 2 16s. So that's 20,
Spiritual weapon. If you want.
Oh, yeah, good point.
24 to hit on Renian.
Right there, I'm assuming?
Perfect.
Yeah. 24 hits.
Yeah, all right. That's 2, 4, 5, 9 damage on Renian.
Okay, so you're bringing the axe around. He's a pipsy. He like tries to dodge, and all at once there's like, he looks down at his little like nobody just, his little eyes bugging out of his head. Be distracting, that's for sure.
That's less cute.
All right, how much damage again?
9 damage.
All right, Renian collapses to the ground, bleeding profusely. Oh,
Nice.
dropping concentration.
Yay! I'm no longer. Wait, who
Other one.
polymorphed me?
The other one, this guy.
I'm still.
Balls. I'm still an octopus.
Balls. Okay. That was Saurus. That was action, bonus action.
That's my turn.
Okay, bringing us to Edlin.
I'm flanking him, stabbing him twice.
Stabbing him twice.
Oh shit!
Ooh.
Okay.
No, not that one.
Oh,
one
okay.
standing.
The one standing.
I was like, that was my playbook.
The gnome.
Yeah. I'm stabbing this one.
Okay.
That is a 19 plus 8 is 27.
She is going. Ooh, yeah, that definitely hits. Roll damage.
Let's say if she has something to block that, that's incredible. Oh my gosh.
16, 17 plus 5 is 22.
I don't like it. Okay, you rip through the shield. Okay, you rip through the shield and slam the scimitar in. It kind of cuts into her, and she turns towards you. Back off.
Second shot.
Okay.
13 plus 7 is 20.
20. That one, she is going to. And there's sort of a pulse in the air around her. There's kind of this sudden shimmering barrier. Your scimitar hits it and just ching, just clatters off of it.
And I'm going to tell her the same thing I told the other one. You should have left.
She doesn't really respond, looking a little distracted, obviously.
There's lines.
Bringing us to
There's lines. There's lines.
yeah to Penny.
Yes. So,
Clam. Desk.
I'm trying to tell. So, Renian is down, and then there's another guy right over there, and
Yep,
then there's
that's
like
the wizard.
5 of one square in between. Both
Yeah,
of
so
those.
from you, there's Renian's down, the wizard's over here. There's one, the gnome is over here, the orc is over here, and then the monk is over here.
And
Yeah.
a bunch of lions facing the wizard.
And the lions, yes, the lions are a little distracting.
Yeah. So. Okay. I'm going to not do that one then. Because that I want to hit more people with.
So like a definite fear effect that we're noticing from the lions?
They seem to be causing some distraction. Like the wizard, especially, is like.
I'm gonna tell
don't like
that wizard that it's time for him to come back, and I'm going to do Thorn Whip and try to drag him back.
Whoa!
Nice.
Whoa!
Come on back now, you hear?
All right. So
Where are you going?
that's a
You started
spell attack,
this.
right?
What was that?
Spell attack, right?
Thornwood? Yeah.
Thorn Whip. Yeah. Yes.
Make a melee spell attack against the target. Why does it say melee? That's weird.
So it's gonna be 18.
18.
It's a whip attack, so it's a melee attack. Whips are melee weapons.
Yeah, that'll hit. Roll damage.
Alrighty.
Man, we need to hurry up one. I need to take out a little wizard.
Melee with reach.
Alright, that's
Might
going
have to take a very short break here because.
Don't tempt me.
Oh, wait.
know.
I don't know why I rolled 2
my glass
dice.
for a
I have to re-roll. I only get 1. Okay, so
bring it back.
hurry.
It levels up as you level up, so the first roll is fine.
Oh,
It's a cantrip, so it's
right.
2d6.
Oh, okay, that's why I was doing it. Okay, then that was a,
6 plus a 4.
yeah, so 10.
10, nice.
then-
You rip through the shield and do a little bit of damage to him. He's going to roll his concentration check. He does get a 17, so the octopus stays. However, he is going 10 feet forward. 10, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Closer to Penny.
Yep. So he just got whoop, yanked along.
Perfect.
Okay. 45. And okay, that was Penny's turn. Any movement or
Can
bonus
I
action?
see Kaz from all the way over there?
From you, it's pretty hard.
He's straight through the.
Yeah, it's straight through the wagon and a whole bunch of other stuff.
Then I will. I'll healing word, Hellreaper.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, sounds good.
And give you 5.
All right, I super have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
God.
2 seconds.
Guess he's got to take a little wizard too.
Very good.
Hey, Angus, any chance I could get a semi-dry? Sure. Thanks, dude.
Oh yeah, actually, I can.
While you're up.
While you're up.
So just semi-dry?
Yes, please. Thank you.
I guess that's 2.
I'm gonna check and see if they got slices of pizza.
We're
Okay.
going to kill these.
Boy, if I wasn't feral, I'd be feeling really bad for these guys.
Yeah.
I kind of do.
Apparently, I do not.
I don't.
Oh, so Bridget was being really dumb during this session. When Jesse had you
Just
do the,
before you say anything, I want you to be aware that we are on stream.
Yep, that's okay.
Okay, good. All right.
Okay. So when Jesse had you roll the wisdom save when you went down, and then you saw red and were like,
You guys have glasses
kill this
already, right?
person.
Yeah.
I thought that was a wisdom saving, that like a spell that they were putting on you, and I was like, why did they want you to kill one of them? That doesn't make any sense. Like,
You are correct. That would not make sense.
I was so confused. I was like, maybe they can't kill, but they actually want to die. It's this like really weird, like,
Super weird death cult.
yeah. And so it's like, they're like, you must kill us. My head was spinning. I was like, I don't understand why they would cast this on Hellraiser.
Jesse got into some dark world building. Boy.
Yeah.
Once you kill them, you also join the cult.
Oh
And that's what, yeah.
Oh, what a great idea, though.
Isn't that good?
Oh no.
Well,
Oh.
everybody shut up about that idea.
As long as we don't have a
It's on
recorded
screen. He's
record.
gonna walk it back.
I don't like any of what's happening here.
He'll never.
Okay.
No, yeah, don't worry
You're not
about
allowed to watch this episode.
it. All
All right, that was Penny. Bring us to Garth. She's gonna make her death saving throw. First one, she does succeed. She isn't slipping any closer to death from what it seems like. The monk is going to.
The table said yet.
Actually. So let's see. Kaz is on the ground.
Yeah,
she's-
like, she thinks I'm dead.
You know, saying all sorts of
no.
things.
problems. Yeah.
What's my best tactic?
I mean, that's the
she's
dog's way
like,
of
oh,
submitting.
shit, I
You're just
didn't
like, I submit.
22 to hit.
These are flat rolls. Flat rolls.
Oh right. Yeah. No, you're right. So the first one was actually, I'm sorry, a
Listen.
13 to hit.
Oh my god, that misses.
That misses.
Oh my God.
I
know, that doesn't happen.
Strikes and glances off of the. Thank you for the reminder.
Bless you, sir.
Okay, we'll have to let Desmond know. Second attack.
Where did that come from?
The poison from
Poison
Desmond.
from.
Oh, shit.
Ray of sickness.
Okay.
It's sick.
But
24.
yeah.
Okay, this one is a 6.
Oh,
6 damage.
okay. Cool.
All right.
Still around.
Still up. Still
I'm
up.
still dead.
You still
And she is currently out of.
Oh, she out of. Oh, shit.
She's out of flurry.
just a bonus action.
Let's see. And.
14. Oh, okay. So
Yeah, because
Oh yeah.
Flurry stun.
She can run all she wants to.
I think she can probably bonus action attacks, but that's if she wants to.
Why are you telling him that?
All right. I mean, that is true. She can, but why would you do this?
Flurry stun.
All right.
What have I done to you, Angus?
Yeah. 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
This one is 5 total damage.
Okay.
And you're still up. Kaz is tanking here. What's going on?
I had temp HCP.
All right. Her turn ends, and you are no longer stunned.
Oh.
that was actually a concentration marker, but that's fine.
Well,
He can take that anyway. I don't need that.
it's
it's
you're
gone.
not concentrating.
Yeah, I lost
need it.
it multiple times.
Okay. However, that does end her turn. She is gonna look towards you, look back towards the other. Shit. Apparently really pissed that you're not unconscious yet. Nobody.
Is not here. Oh, no, he is here. Wrong one. Desmond.
You're currently like right next to an unconscious Renian.
Can I smother him?
I mean, you can make an attack.
You can make an attack.
He can attack
if you
him.
want to.
Keep biting him.
I have a beak.
You've got a little
Yeah.
bit. You can bite.
I can get him,
One
man.
sec, one
Beak
sec.
his neck. Go for the carotid.
Extras.
I was gonna say, just go for the ankles.
I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going.
Oh god.
He can't be a ankle biter, no.
+4 to hit.
You did save
Thank
Cass.
you. Thank you for your ray of sickness. It saved me from one hit.
Which is probably why he's still conscious.
Pretty much, yeah.
I'm gonna use the help action and target the mage that polymorphed me.
Okay, you're gonna go.
And now I'm wiggling at the mage.
Okay, you wiggle through.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna walk up to the mage and well, hold on. Should I take the help action or just attack him?
You'll break his concentration.
Broke concentration.
I'm going to do it.
Yes. Oh my god.
Because it's hilarious.
Make it happen.
Because it's up.
Very
I'm gonna
hilarious.
smack him with a +4 to hit, and we'll see if
Did Keto get
Come on.
Wait a minute. Did Keto get her turn?
Did Keto get to go?
He goes after nobody.
Yeah.
No.
15.
That actually hits.
Roll concentration.
How much damage?
Even through mage armor.
Concentration check. Please, please, please.
I'm amazed. Do they have more?
Rolls a 6. Wow. Rolls a 6. He's looking towards the lions, looking towards the crazy Hillary. He's like, ow, God.
Hit him on the ankle.
All at once, like it's just like suddenly just there's this Goliath around his leg, just.
Are you still fighting?
I've got my legs wrapped around him too.
No. There's a Goliath wrapped around his leg with his teeth buried.
Okay, so hold on.
This is the best.
The tentacle attack grapples, so can I just be grappling him?
I mean,
Rules is written, yes.
I will allow you to make an athletics check.
Does changing your form stop you from grappling?
I'm gonna say that it would require a certain degree of acumen
Okay.
to hold a grapple,
Athletics
but I will let you make an athletics athletics check unopposed right now with just a flat DC of 11.
Let's see. Athletics.
Actually, he would get an opposed. No,
No, because the tentacle thing just says they're
it
grappled.
just says they're grappled, so we're gonna make this a very
16.
Yep, you're still grappling. He got his leg.
I'm wrapped. All 4 of my limbs are wrapped around him on the legs.
And you're gnawing on his legs. You're gnawing on his ankle.
I've said this a lot in the time that we've known each other, but this is the best day.
You did this to yourself!
Keto, looking very proud, gets to take his turn now.
Keto's going to. Are there any other targets up?
Yes.
There's
The little.
Keto is over there. He can't get to anybody else. I'll say he can get to the wizard though.
Okay,
You have a keto mini. You have a keto mini again.
He performs the help action by holding it still.
Okay, he wraps his tentacle. You can see now, like, kind of the profile of the shell around it as Keto's tentacles are like.
You have a proper
making a
keto
little-
mini again. If you
I
want.
do have a proper Keto mini.
That's true.
Come back,
There you go.
Keto. You're
Keto
a
and
hero.
everything.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Thank you so much. Who was it? It was
Was it me?
Garrett?
What the cape?
No, Harry made the cape. We did the mini.
Oh my god.
Holy shit. Oh no.
I didn't have anything.
That brings us to the mage's turn. He's gonna. And he is going to look. Oof. That is tough. He's gonna look over towards, towards Hellry. He's gonna look back at the lions. 2 birds, 1 stone. And he's going to Misty Step.
No.
Down.
No, don't stop.
That's all right.
All right, he's gonna go. He can go up to 30 feet. 30 feet. Yep. So he's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and appear right next to Gartha, and is gonna take out his healing potion and pour it into her with his action. She restores HPs.
Oh, Misty Step is a bonus action?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Hey.
It really is.
That's quite. I think it's like an essential wizard or mage.
Okay.
That's quite long. Impressive.
It's the only time I can.
Why are you doing that? Okay. Gartha restores and kind of gasps and staring down at the stump of her arm and looking up towards Hellry, who now has sword in hand, just like looming above her. And then the mid-wizard is going to go 5, 15, 20.
If she was.
30.
Okay.
Stay over there.
Yeah.
No idea.
Okay. Jeez. Leoro,
Okay, I'm gonna.
you're still jamming on top of the cart?
Yep, I'm gonna do that and then set it down, pull out my rapier, and leap at the wizard over there. But first, I'm gonna send out a healing word over to Kaz.
Okay,
So
good.
that'll just be a first level or second level. Yeah, second level healing word. So that damage first.
Come on, no.
Okay, so 7 damage or 7 healing.
Catapult.
And then so rapier +1 is my weapon. So yeah, I'm gonna try and stab at that person there. So
Okay,
that is a 20 to hit.
that hits.
Okay.
Roll damage. Deeps.
That'll be 11 damage.
11 damage. Okay. Yeah, that's that definitely helps. So that's that cuts through the remainder of the shield that the octopus bite had nibbled through initially. So that damn it.
Oh, it was an octopus bite and then a Goliath bite a little bit.
That's true. That hurts a little worse.
Sets of teeth.
That's a lot of teeth. He's not enjoying his day. Okay, Leoro, so that was action, bonus action, and some movement.
Yeah, I think I'll probably basically go to just block him off and make sure that
Back here?
make sure the rest of the party can get in to do more.
Okay, Kaz. Kaz, you are no longer stunned. You're staring up at this tiefling who's kind of looking down.
Hi. Burning hands.
Dexterity saving throw. Crotch. Failure.
Right.
Fire crotch.
I'm gonna empower this one too.
Oh boy.
Hey! Now we're talking 18 points of fire damage.
Whoa!
camo.
Yeah!
Just because I've been watching a lot of Full Metal Alchemist, I just snap and flame right up like a dragon flame burst in her face.
Okay, so there's just kind of this column of. She tumbles backwards, just smoking to the ground. Apparently unconscious, unless you want to make this a. Well,
I'm killing her.
Oh, okay.
I didn't hear this keep alive BS.
Really glad we're all on the same page. on
Okay.
this one.
She's missing a head now.
Okay, you have completely exploded the top half of her body. There's just sort of smoking remains of her lower body just lying on the
And
ground.
then I'm gonna get up and use 15 feet of movement to move towards the wizard.
Okay.
Just walking across the body.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like whatever.
Yeah.
To be fair, I don't think I ever heard any of that. Like,
I yelled it out.
Piero did yell it out. You're like, what?
Keep them alive.
well, I was
said-
stunned.
Oh, they're using
No,
non-lethal.
that was before you were stunned, but
So this was before we fought.
Yeah, that was when you were on the cart. I think.
Yeah.
I don't change anything.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, that's
Fair
why,
enough.
That's why every time it hits him, he keeps saying,
I doubled down.
Okay.
left. You could have left.
All right. This brings us to the gnome's turn. She's gonna kind of stand up. Stop! 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 Please! Please! We'll leave. We'll give you everything we have. Please, just don't. There doesn't need to be any more violence. We can end this. Please.
Oh, my sweet summer child.
And she's going to kind of step back, and she's gonna turn and motion, and the small toy wizard disassembles, just tumbles to the ground in pieces.
How far back does she step?
I feel like me and Helen are on the same page here.
She turns and sort of steps in here, looking warily up at you.
Okay.
She's gonna take the disengage action,
Okay.
kind of just stepping back and away.
Fair enough.
15, 20, 25, and she's gonna kind of like come up and sort of. She sees you, Penny, and she's gonna kind of like sidle up and like look at you carefully. Please, we never wanted to kill anybody. Just, can we please end this? We'll give you whatever we have. Let's let this be over. And that's going to be what she does with her turn.
Cute.
However, she is going to actually, let's see, disengage action. That's her action. So that brings us to Desmond.
And I assume I heard that. I'm not too far away, yeah? Mm-hmm. I will, I'll walk up to the other side of the cart. You're like, so we'll stop for what? Just so you can hold up the next person in line? And I will hold an action to shoot my crossbow.
Okay. She turns towards you. Look, we'll be done. We'll never do this again. This was a mistake. We made a terrible error. This was not. You're right. We attacked you, and this is part of it. But these are my friends, and I don't want to see them killed.
Can I insight check that they would never do this again? Because Garrett feels like that's bullshit.
That is
Go ahead and insight check.
That's
Yeah.
what I was gonna tell.
9. My passive insight is 16. I don't know.
Oh, interesting. That's like versus deception checks. You don't get.
Or persuasion if it's the truth.
Yeah, I guess so. Let's go ahead and do a persuasion check here.
We can do that combo thing where, yeah, anyway, go ahead.
I like that.
What's it? Okay, so the combo thing though.
The combo thing is you add the person you're trying to convince's passive perception. If you're doing persuasion, you add your persuasion check to their passive insight. And if you get 30, then they know you're telling the truth.
Right.
Because you are telling the truth.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. You can't tell if she's telling the truth or not, especially
okay.
in the state you're in.
All right.
Okay, but that does. And as Desmond, you're holding your action.
Yeah, I'll be up on the front side of the cart there, and
Okay.
if I feel that anything's fishy, I will go ahead and loose that energy bolt.
Okay. Sounds good.
And talking is a free, like I can say something part of this, or should I wait till my turn?
I'll let you use your reaction to talk.
So I will say again, they didn't seem to want to kill me, and I say this as I kind of hold my rapier towards the other guy. So if that changes anything, that's could be a point of note.
They could have left.
Also,
I think that's it.
Okay.
That's
Brings us to Renian, who's going to make a death saving throw. He coughs some blood out and seems to grow very pale. Beatrice looks towards him in panic. That's his turn. Brings us to Helry.
Yep. I'm going to take an action and a bonus action to attack fucker here.
Okay.
Who is alive again because of
Who is alive again?
pouring healing potion.
Natural 18, so I have to imagine that I hit.
That hits.
And that'll be 13 points of slashing damage.
Okay, you carve down, severing the other arm at near the elbow.
Is that unconscious?
She is unconscious.
Okay, and then spiritual weapon, bonus action. Wow. Fuck. 11.
11. That is not actually enough to hit.
Tank.
So yeah, it clatters off.
into the ground next to her head.
It's floating too high, so it just
No,
kind of...
I think it was attempted to actually do it, so it wasn't like...
Probably the spiritual weapon was going at the arm that was then severed, so...
Oh man, they're both going for the same
So it
target.
hit the cut off hand.
Okay, Saurus.
Oh boy. May I make a wisdom check to see if I recognize this situation enough to come down out of my state?
Sure.
Okay.
No stopping the cow.
That's a 9 plus wisdom to 11.
11. You sort of detect a shift in the atmosphere, and you're aware enough of a beaten foe. You can tell when a foe is beaten, but it's sort of up to you whether you want to make sure they never come back again.
So I will drop my warhammer, which I had with the one hand, just drop it, pick up Renian just by the scruff of the front of the shirt, his armor or whatever he's got available to grab on, and I'll just lift him up. I'll just look at everyone else and be like, you want to get out of here, you take him and you go. Final warning.
Beatrice nods emphatically. You see the wizard over there kind of focusing on Lioro, though he hears your... Okay. All right. That brings us around to Edlin.
I'm gonna shoot the wizard.
Okay. Roll to hit.
That is a nat 20.
Oh, that wizard might be done to you. And you do get sneak attack.
Yep. And that is
You write
D8
this
plus
song,
4.
make us look like the good guys.
3 of those.
Just throw some like
6, 7, 8,
children maybe
9,
cages or something.
10. Plus 4 is 14 points of damage.
Okay, 14 points of damage. It slams in. He does take the full damage from that. Woof. The arrow strikes true. He's sort of got clutching at his thigh there, looking around in panic, surrounded. Okay, anything else?
I'm gonna keep fighting till you run away.
That is a general idea.
And yeah, I've lowered my rapier and very clear, like, I will, like, yeah, don't try anything, but letting basically permission to run.
Okay, sounds good.
As far as I'm concerned, they can run into the water.
And I drop the lines too.
Okay, sounds good. Penny.
I'm curious. We're telling them to run. Are the lions still there, blocking their path?
I just dropped the line just
Okay.
after this kind of settled.
All right. Go on now, get. And I'll, the same kind of thing, hold an action. You know what, actually, the action that I'm going to hold no, I'll just keep holding my staff. Yep.
Okay, sounds good. You're not holding any actions?
No, I'm going
Holding an
hit
attack.
Holding an attack for any kind of funny business.
Yeah.
Okay, good. That brings us around to Artha, unconscious. She is going to roll a death save. That's a failure, as blood spurts out from both arms and she seems to sort of wilt into the ground. Goes to the monk, who's dead. Nobody.
I'm next to Renian, right?
Being held up by Sars.
Yeah.
Being held up by
Yeah.
SARS.
And also the other person is like 5 feet away from you. The short one.
Right.
Tend to your wounded. Discard the dead.
And as promised, drop your valuables on the way.
Yes.
Beatrice nods again emphatically. Please, let me help. Let me help my ally.
Not this
Artha-
one. How does Hellray voice, basically.
Oh yeah.
No.
Yeah, Hellray's not going to let this one go.
A price must be paid.
Fuck.
You can keep fighting. We don't mind.
And she
I
is
can't mind,
she can't do anything because that's not her turn.
Fair.
All right.
That's
Anything?
it.
Okay. Brings to Quito.
Deal with stroke.
Quito will return to me.
Okay. Good. That brings us to the mage. The mage is going to hesitantly step away from Leoro. The dead.
I knew I liked him.
10, 15, 25, 30. Dash action is going to move through Beatrice. We need to go. Is going to hesitantly reach out and try and grab Renian.
I'll let him, or I'll let her do that.
Okay, she grabs it, shuffles around and drops a purse to the ground, and then hustles away with Renian as best he can. He can't get very far with his dash action, but he gets there. Bringing us around to Leoro.
I will just kind of. I think I'll just watch, basically. Just sheathe my sword, tuck away the weapons, and Kip lands back on my shoulder as well, and just kind of watch them go.
Okay. All right, Kaz.
I'm guessing I heard and saw all of this going on at this point.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna go check the monk to see what they had.
She's pretty obliterated. However, there are two silver sort of
Oh, the fists.
fists sort of lying amidst the ashes.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna loot whatever's valuable on
Okay.
Stumps of
Good.
hands.
You find so you get +1 silver knuckles.
Ooh, very good.
And you also find 36 gold pieces and a sapphire worth 100 gold pieces.
Nice.
All right.
You said
10?
36?
36.
Okay.
Brings us to Beatrice, who is going to look towards Gartha, who's currently surrounded with Hellry, just like in decapitation mode. Fuck. She's gonna turn and rush over here. Is going to cast a Cure Wounds on Renian. He's gonna. Goodbye. And they die.
Everyone dies.
We need to go. Is going to continue running off as far down the path as she can. She's now off the board, though you guys can still see her. Desmond.
All right. After they've made some distance, I'm gonna get a little closer to Hellry and kind of position myself in between the person on the ground and Hellry.
Okay.
Damn.
All right. You kind of intercede here, standing, and it is very intimidating. Helry is clearly filled with fury and stands kind of heaving, the sword prepared to swing.
We need Garrett.
We need Garrett. This is a moment.
So he had to go do something, so he will not be here for the rest of the session, I don't think.
Oh no.
Oh crap.
Shoot.
Yeah, so he was thinking we would know roughly hence why I interceded.
Did he?
But
That was an
He
interesting
whispered to you something.
he basically said we would know what he would do, but I didn't expect it to kind of.
This is a moment.
Well, crap.
Do we?
I think that's actually a good place to pick things up next time.
That body is
Garrett's not
missing,
going to be here next time.
is missing. That body is missing a hand at the wrist and an arm from the elbow down.
I
so-
mean, I think that we've done enough damage to them. But we can talk to Garrett between
I'm not gonna
sessions
heal
and have the end of this.
We'll have to.
Okay. Yeah. I'll message you
Garrett,
privately.
stop
We'll
this.
figure that out.
Yeah, he'll be back later, but
Okay.
he just couldn't be here for the next 10 minutes.
Okay. All right. And I think he'll be back later. You said. So we'll I'll have this conversation with Garrett. Mano a mano, and and then we're gonna let you know what happens on this one, Desmond.
Oh.
Okay. And I think that's what we're gonna pick up next time, everybody. Hey, welcome back to Honor, folks. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
I miss being
Sorry, I wanted to get a hell of a first fight in for
Yeah.
for the welcome back ceremony. And welcome to Lioro to the party.
Well done.
It's so good to be back with y'all. Oh my gosh. And we will be back on board next week at 1 p.m. as well on Sunday. So, let's all, I'm looking forward to it, y'all. That was a heck of a first session. Wow. Awesome. All right. Well, hey, take care, y'all. Wear those masks, get those vaccines, and we will see you in 1 week time.
Yeah.